Oh my goodness gracious, you guys. I just did a Kimmy. Listen, I did that stream and I forgot to show y'all the damn receipts. How you doing, Asabi? Let's make this quick. Let's just do the receipts. We back. I forgot to show the damn receipts. I'm not dropping the link. I'm not dropping the link. Let me show these receipts. But before I get to these receipts, let me tell you something. So Benz, I just got word, goes live and let people talk shit about me as I'm here defending her. This is what I'm telling you guys. I'm done with it. Fuck a bit. Like, I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I'm sitting over here defending her. She didn't come out here fighting. I came out here fighting for her. And then we're not even after she blamed me for that conversation with Shelly and Kimmy. And then she had the nerve to have a panel talking shit about me. I don't appreciate it. How you doing, Sophisticated Black? I just don't. I'm out here fighting demons by myself. Okay? And to other people, there's a certain person that keeps trying to make live streams about me because she thinks that I'm gonna respond. I don't give a fuck. Like I said, if your own sector ain't talking about you, neither am I. Uh-oh, hold on. Okay, I just let me address this. Why keep fighting? Because I want to. Because I'm sick of it. What y'all mad about? I don't give a damn about numbers. That's you guys. Okay, let me ban you. I don't give a damn about no numbers. I never have. I never will. The only people that, I mean, that's not my thing. So don't come over here. Like I said, you guys don't like this truth that I'm putting out over here. Go to bed. You go to bed. Okay. Go find a life. I find it interesting that they're lying about this shit that happened. I didn't tell, just because somebody's upset with me, they've been trying to set this shit up before the cruise. They had all this shit lined up and set up. So don't be mad at me for calling this shit out. But we do got to do the receipts. Okay, so let's just do that. MU, I paid no mind, but I didn't say you was lying though. Yes, you did, Pizarro. I seen. Oh, you. Okay, if you didn't, Pizarro, then I thought you did. Now, you guys. Okay, so let me read this message. I'm not gonna read from the person I got it from. Let me just read you the message. So they were saying, oh, people are telling me not to post receipts. I'm gonna show a few receipts. They're not gonna be anything crazy. It's just gonna be, there was no conversation with Benz, and because that's saying basically when I was listening to Kimmy's live stream, that's saying in her dialogue that I knew about these pictures, that I sent them out to everywhere, and that from there I gave it to Benz, and then it was posted by the Queen of Sharks, right? But that doesn't make sense because that person is saying that she was hacked. What I said, because I said y'all both believe in Kimmy's lies. Oh, okay, Pizarro. So, which is it? So now I get this message, right? Somebody that actually listened to Kimmy's live stream. Let me read the message. I saw your community wall post about the pics being hacked. The clip I sent you was Dee Dee saying, now I get why Tracy was saying she was hacked because there was lawsuits, etc. Pretty much she was saying the hacker story was a lie. Okay, I'm not sure what that receipt was supposed to mean. I don't know. Let me say this. I think it's very disturbing that Kimmy came out here lying. I think it's more disturbing that if you don't go along with it, they want to shame you and stuff like that, and everybody just goes along with it no matter how stupid the lie is. The lie don't even have to make sense. They just throw it out there and they're like, yeah, that's right, you're not a liar. You are, because you're basically trying to use what I went through, and for some reason, because you want to be buddy with somebody, you want to try to use my story and the shit I'm going through and try to cover it up and then throw Benz and everybody else under the bus. Now, I don't know what the fuck Ben's live stream was about and why she's trying to, why she's letting people go up there saying that I sent out my own pictures. I'm tired of all of you, honestly. And I don't really give a damn what you believe, because really the truth is quite simple. If number one, she wasn't hacked. She said she wasn't hacked. So why did Kimmy come out here with this bogus lying ass story trying to back up Tracy's lie? And it goes lie on top of lie on top of lie. And the subscribers and Kimmy said my audience was stupid. No, I don't think so, ma'am, because my audience isn't going for your bullshit as you sit down in that fuck. Never mind, we ain't dragging. Let me just get to this shit. So I'm going to keep this simple. I forgot to show the receipts about Benz, like I said, I don't have to come out here all theatrical. I don't need to do any of that. We're gonna keep it simple. If there is a receipt, if Kimmy and I had a conversation about Benz, because I noticed that Kimmy said we were on the phone, but I have my phone log here, and no, we have not been on the phone since October 4th, ma'am. So when did this conversation take place with Benzone and me knowing about these nudes? Because that's what you're saying. And then all somber talking about she did this to herself. No, I was just generous to somebody in the no. How you doing, Ronnie Q? So let me just do receipts on this one. I gotta change the name on it so I don't dox her. Let me change the name. How am I gonna? I'm just gonna cover it up with my hand because that way I'm not trying to dox anybody, but I'm gonna show you where Benz is mentioned, and then you guys can believe what you want because it's really, I'm just done with it. Amy Festigo, why you let VS? Let me see. VS comes on. Hold on, y'all. Oh, Edwards, I see you. Okay, January 5th. All right. And it's crazy. I don't even know why I had to come up in all of this except to deflect off of what's really going on, and why are they inserting themselves in something that has absolutely nothing to do with them. Nothing, not a damn thing. Sorry, y'all. I'm almost there. Looking for where it says. Oh, here we go. January 12th. Cover it up. Damn it, that's not gonna work. You see why I don't do receipts? I can't cover it up like that. Okay. Well, it's not really doxing if because it's just an email, I think. But she sure was threatening me at the end, wasn't she, y'all? I became all kinds of junkies and shit. Okay. You know what I'll do? Maybe I'll just post it on my community wall, and then you guys can grab it. How about that? Is this January 2023 or 24th? 24th. Here we go. Okay, so this is when Benz comes up. Okay. I can't. All right, let me post it on my community wall, and you guys could grab it. Even though it's not really doxing, but oh no, here we go. We'll do it like this. Okay, now you can see the receipt. Can y'all see it? So Benz does come up. Let's go as hell. But obviously there's no well, you can see it good enough. There's no mention about the pictures or anything like that. But you said the last time was October 4th. That was the last time from an actual for a conversation. So we have text messages between each other. Let me ban this person. So we have text messages. Damn it, I can't ban this person that's trying to interrupt between each other. But the last phone call was October 4th. So if there's any mentions of the pictures or anything else, that would be in a text message. So I'm showing you guys that there are no messages between Kimmy and myself. There are no messages that had to do with Kimmy bringing up those nudes that was posted on Teresa's community wall at all. So that's what I want to show you guys. And then where else, the other time she comes up is that this is why people think this is a play. Why don't you just come up and ask me? Because even when I show you guys receipts, then you guys say it's a play. Is that clear enough? I'm not sure what's so confusing. I don't understand what you guys aren't understanding. So the other time that she comes up, let me show you the receipts. Let me crop out the name. If you guys think it's a play, number one, I'm not trying to convince you guys of anything. My point is that it wasn't true what she said.
Hey, I might have an echo because I'm on my phone, but I guess the thing that's confusing is the fact that y'all have communication, period. Especially with everything that's being said online and things that's done online, and then y'all go, but yeah, I mean, y'all can talk however y'all want to talk, but it is confusing that y'all still converse when you know that she's cool with people who actively, and even she has been a part of things that have put dirt on your name. So it's kind of confusing that y'all still are in communication with each other.
I wanted to, number one, I refuse to take any phone calls from her since after October and since she tried to lie on me. But she did lie on me, and I needed to clear my name. I needed to ask her about that, which I did after the cruise. I wanted to know, why did she lie about me saying that me mentioning the money to Tracy, and I wanted to know, why did she lie about me having sex with somebody on a cruise and stuff like that. And I was definitely going to send a text message to find that out. No, I was not going to do that in a phone call. And if I had to be nice to get it, oh well.
Okay, yeah, I definitely get it, but I just feel like I don't
And let me
know.
say
I
this:
just
when she asked me to hit the link, like one time, there was that situation. She said she was gonna make it right about the lies that she told. So I was willing to be cordial. And that was with all that stuff that was going on with Ben's the first time. She said she was gonna clear up those lies, but instead, when I hit the link, she was talking about oh, well, you did tell me that you slept with those people. And I'm like, you're actually going to lie? And that was the last time I ever hit her link. And she has asked me to hit the link again and stuff like that. And I could have just left it like that. There is no friendship. There is no relationship with her. And she's messaged me about YouTube stuff like that. But I always wanted to clear my name in those lies that she told after the cruise. And the Ben's thing just came in later.
oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, you have every right to be friends with who you want to be friends
We're
with.
not friends at all.
I
That's
mean, but I'm just saying, like, whoever you want to communicate, you have every right to communicate with. But I do feel like you're used as a prop to be able to get views off of her channel.
I
Now,
agree.
that's if you're comfortable with that, then that's cool. But I do feel like if you're going to be mad at Benzone, then you should be equally mad at her. That's just
I
my opinion. But it doesn't really
I'm
seem.
not at Benzo because Benzo said it was my fault that
But that's not what she was saying, though.
I heard her.
But she
She
wasn't accused. She wasn't saying that. She's not saying like, "Oh, this situation is your fault." That's not what she was getting at.
hmm.
All she was saying was, all I've heard her say about you is that you had a conversation with her, or you had a conversation with other people about whatever y'all had going on. But in general, she's not saying that this is your fault. In fact, I've heard her say that she was shocked that this even happened. So she's
But on
not.
the phone, she said it was my fault. And if I was a good friend, I wouldn't have let this happen. That's what she said.
Well, no, if she was a good friend, well, okay, well then let's be clear.
Hi,
If
Harrison.
Benzone was a good friend, or Benzone had any type of nuts, she would have said, Kimmy, why are you even bringing this conversation up when you approached me in private about this conversation?
I agree.
So it's like she's playing defense when she should be playing offense, because literally she was asked a question and then it's being flipped like she's the one who did something wrong when literally she didn't do anything wrong. Nothing was proven today, but now you and Benzone are fighting each other while they're over there basically laughing at y'all. So it looks a fucking mess. Like, it looks a mess. You coming online cussing Benzone out when it's like, why are you not cussing out Kimmy and Tracy?
I addressed that.
Because
What I
let's
always would.
hold on, wait, misunderstood. Because let me just say this. Kimmy told y'all who sent Tracy the email today. But everybody is so busy fighting
Wait a
with
minute,
each
I didn't
other.
hear that, Bree. Who did she say sent the email?
She didn't, no, it's what she didn't say. Let me finish this.
Okay.
Y'all so busy fighting each other that y'all not putting the pieces together. She said, let's wake this shit up. Let's wake this shit up. She stalled for 20 minutes. She then says, Tracy, who sent you let's say who sent you the email. Let's say who sent she said, who sent it to you? Tracy said, it appears to be a troll. And then she says, well, she will never say publicly who did it. She will never say publicly who did it. And then she said, but I already done told y'all, da da da. But she ain't tell us shit. The thing is, Kimmy plays in emails. Kimmy plays in troll pages. Kimmy does that. When I stopped fucking with the bitch, she emailed me on a troll page. So that's what she does.
Oh.
So my
I'm
thing is, Benzo, she said her and Benzone have never talked to each other privately. So how the fuck would she know that Benzone had a troll page that sent Tracy them emails? She wouldn't know that unless she was the motherfucking troll that sent them emails. So
oh,
everybody's mad, and she basically told y'all today that she the bitch who did it.
I didn't see the whole stream, Bree. I was
But
implied
that's the point. Then why are you even coming live arguing with Benzone if you ain't watched to see what the fuck she said?
because Ben's knows what the fuck she did. Okay. And I told Ben's
You
one,
not making no sense.
Bree, why are you caping for Ben's home?
I'm not cap. I already say Benzone is the dumbest rock in the box, but you right behind her.
Bitch, let me tell you something. I didn't see the whole stream.
Well,
I
you
came
should have
by
watched it.
even right now. Biz
Mm-hmm.
just had a panel with people talking shit about me, trying to spread this narrative that I posted my own pics. I'm like, I fired up a live stream to clear your name, and you got I can't. And
Girl.
I said, Bree. When I'm
I'm
upset, you
about to
can't even
go.
tell me nothing. I ain't even. But let me ask you this before you go, because I didn't see all of Kimmy's live stream. I seen enough of it to respond to it.
No, you didn't. You ain't see enough to respond.
Okay, then I need to watch more.
Okay, go ahead.
All right.
No,
All
what's the
right.
question?
Okay, so during that live stream, it was basically said, because what Ben's first came out here saying was, hey, I didn't tell, because Kimmy at first said, let me go back a little bit. Kimmy at first said that Ben's sent those pictures to Tracy. And then Ben's got upset and said, no, I didn't. And then she backtracked a little bit when Kimmy confronted her. It seemed like to me.
She never backtracked. She's
Okay.
always stated she never seen a pussy picture. She never had a pussy picture. She has said that over and over again. She never seen the picture. She never had the picture. She never backtracked on that.
So then
Never.
Kimmy went live talking about trying to play the semantics
Kimmy kept
game.
telling her that when I go live, it's going to be in your words what you said. And when Kimmy went live today, she didn't play nothing of what Benzone said. So I don't
Okay.
know why you're mad at Benzone, honestly.
I'm over it. I'm good.
All
It
right.
just takes me a while to get over stuff. Thank you, Bree.
No problem.
All right. Y'all know when I get into these little y'all know. I still feel mad at her, but at this point it seems pointless to be mad at Benz, especially without me watching the full stream. But I'm mostly mad at Benz for waking me up when my brain wasn't clear and having them ask me these questions, because I was so out of it at 4 in the morning. But and that phone call made me mad because she told me to take her wrench. God, why they call me in the middle of my stream? I can't. Let me go on mute real fast. All right, you guys. My point of showing you guys the receipts wasn't really because is that Joanna? All right, let me bring up Joanna. My point, hold on, Joanna. My point of showing you guys the receipts right now wasn't really because of what was in the receipts. It's because what was said was that I had a conversation and those nudes came up regarding bins, and I'm like, no, there's no conversation. There would be in the text messages. There would be in a text message, blah blah blah, and they're not in there. That was really my point. But what's good, Joanna?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just wanted to clarify something. I was just in Ben's whole live, and she did have a panel. And even though I don't get along with Uppity, it was Ness, Uppity, and the other person came up there, the guy, whatever. But I didn't hear either one of them dog you out. What they were doing was actually pumping Ben's up to, talk to you or anything, but no one ever, Ben's never said that anything wrong about you, or neither did anyone else on that panel. I was in that whole live.
I did hear the guy say what I do is put up my own
Thank you, Ness.
pictures. I heard that over there.
Yeah, the guy. That's why I didn't want to mention his name.
Okay,
but
well,
it was
why?
the guy, not the ladies. It was the guy who had his own opinion about your pictures being on the web for years. But none of the ladies bashed you. She didn't allow them to bash you, or she didn't even allow him. She actually dropped him.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So I
Is
just
that what
wanted
you
to
came
come
up
up
here to
and say
say?
that. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Have a great one. I'm in your chat.
Thank you, Joanna. Okay, you guys, I have to let that shit go. Again, Ben's telling me to take her wrench. I would not have taken her wrench, because you don't tell me what the hell to do, and that's it. Do you guys want to see the rest of the bit? MU looking for something to be mad at, so let her have it. Benz, you're trying to make Ben stop. And that's what I'm talking about. It's like, just stop, Benz. Because I could not have said anything. MU wants to be mad with Benz, so just let her. Okay. You guys, do you want to see the receipts with Benz? All right, Benz. Benz, you know how I get it. Okay, Benz and I don't have any issues. All right, I'm gonna let that go. MU, you're focused on the wrong thing. Benz didn't say anything about you. All right, y'all want to see it? Let me go back to other receipt regarding Benz then, if that's what you guys are asking for. We want you to go watch the live, then give good commentary. Okay. Okay. Let me just double check to make sure. Tracy, Erica shit. Ben's, yeah. Ben's going to pizza. Oh, okay, so this is okay. So Ben's going to pizza with that shit made it worse. They blew this up. Okay. Right, and you go watch the damn live. You mad at the wrong people. Okay, I will watch the live. I'm only upset with her because she blamed me for that conversation with Shelly and stuff like that, you guys. But honestly, and I feel like people want me to be so grateful for their friendships and stuff like that. And I have been a friend to her, and she woke me up, you guys. But these lies, the whole string with Kimmy, the little that I did see, the little that I saw, I'm gonna just speak on that. And that's, I heard her try to imply that I put those pictures out there, and I heard her try to say that Ben had them, and there was no way she could have had them. And when I heard Kimmy say that this was a phone call, and we have not spoken on the phone, we have only text message. And the reason why I was text messaging her, she told that lie about me fucking being with people after the cruise. She's been lying on me ever since that cruise, and I wanted to clear that shit up. So if you guys think it's a play, it's not a play. I get tired of being lied on. I didn't bring up the money. I don't know why Kimmy said that I did. At this point, I don't give a fuck. I'm not trying to rekindle my friendship with any of them. And I'm just like, you just a bunch of lies. We're not going to forget. Kimmy also lied about me telling her about sleeping with people in the military, and now trying to lie to undermine this court case. I'm like, no, I'm not about to let you do that shit. Number one, Ben's got enough problems. Ain't trying to add to Ben's problems. Ben's got problems with a different sector. Let's leave it like that. It doesn't mean that she did anything with me. Ben's from day one has said she has never given out any Uzi pictures. They were not raunchy. And then they tried to make an issue with Ben's and I being in some type of relationship. What does that have to do with the fucking problem at hand? We're not in a relationship. We never have been in a relationship. And that does not mean that Ben's gave pictures to Tracy that now Tracy's saying was leaked or whatever. I said enough, you guys. I'm gonna watch the live stream because I didn't watch the fucking live stream. I only seen a part of it, so you can't really give commentary on something you haven't watched. Black Kimmy, you'll feel better. Voodoo, those lies really bothered me. It was being it was being talked about, and I made a comment. I didn't bring up shit. What are you talking about? Let me drop a link. If y'all have any other problems, that's the end of my commentary because I need to see the shit. And if you guys want me to post a receipt, then I will on my community wall. Molly, I did not see Kimmy's live. I was in Pilates. I seen a part of Kimmy's live stream. So what are you talking about? That's not true. I go to Pilates every Tuesday. I did not see it. No, ma'am, she sucks. How you doing, Mom Ties? Let me see. I have no problem about content, but I will not be. Who's lying on you, S. Hutchison? I don't even think I mentioned you. Who's lying on you? I'm not even sure why she's saying that because did I bring her up right now, you guys? Did y'all hear me bring her up? How you doing, Angel? I cleared up some lies regarding me. So I'm not really sure what that's about at all. And you would think that, oh, here she comes. She can speak for herself. Because you guys would think that y'all want the truth, right? Or do you just want a story? Who's lying on you?
Okay, so and I'm just having a conversation with you because I feel like this involves you. So the people who are talking about these stories, I've been listening to everybody's content because I want to make sure that I'm not being lied on, right? So you haven't, as far as I know, you haven't said anything about me that has been untrue.
I haven't mentioned you, yeah.
Yeah,
besides in your panel and stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah, now there has been or whatever like that. So when they said that I was the one that brought it up to Pizarro, I was at Pizarro's, and the conversation was taking place about Kimmy and Ben's having a conversation with Kimmy, and I knew immediately what Pizarro was talking about. But Pizarro thought that Pizarro felt that Kimmy was lying. But I was like, I was there during that time. So I just wasn't going to let it go on like this was some shit that Kimmy had pulled out the sky when I was there. Hindsight 2020, maybe I should have just shut the F up because this story has went around the block and around the circles. And I understand it. Everybody wants to eat. Everybody wants to do their content. And I don't have a problem with that. At this point, I'm okay with people saying whatever. I'm okay because I really don't care about these people for real to care what they think or whatever. I'm just making sure that when you talk about it or Ben talks about it or that Kimmy talks about it, that my story is always what it was or nothing extra, right? And I'm just going to say this before I drop down. I really hope that you do pursue this case and you do get to the bottom of everything because I think that a lot of people are getting to get away with stuff. And so I think this is really a job for the police and the courts. And I have nothing to worry about because I haven't passed any pictures back and forth. I haven't shared any pictures. I was very clear when I stated that I thought it was wrong. Even if these are public pictures or pictures that you've passed out, it was a complete violation of those pictures to be posted on a public platform, which is YouTube. And that's it. And that's all. So
well, what did Ben's hitting when Ben's hit the leak? What lie was it that was being told on Kimmy specifically that you wanted to protect her from?
Basically, when Pizarro was saying she didn't believe that Benz and Kimmy had, like, you could go back to the minute mark or whatever. So I don't want to say like verbatim because we've been doing so much talking for days straight, but it was something on the fact of she didn't believe that Kimmy and Benz had this conversation or whatever. And so I was just like, yeah, I was there. You know what I'm saying? And even now, like, even when I hear the stories and when I was talking to Benz, people are trying to make it like I'm trying to get her to say some shit that she doesn't want to say or that she didn't say. But the thing is, I've yet to really hear anything being repeated the way it really happened.
Well, why don't you repeat it how it really happened? Because I can tell you what I got from it.
Well, what I
got from it.
What do you get from it?
Instead of the situation at hand, it's like, it's really quite simple. I mean, it seems to me that this narrative is trying to be spun that Benz and I were in a relationship, and then it's being spun that Benz posted or sent these pictures out, and people are trying to focus on that and everything else. When at the end of the day, Kimmy said that Benz sent those pictures to Tracy. Now, if she don't have a receipt of that, it's a lie, period. This and the relationship is used as a deflection from what really happened. Why does that matter? There was no relationship. And even if there was, which there wasn't, but that's being spun, and then it's being said that those pictures came from Ben. That's what I got from it. It's like they're trying to picture something, put something on Ben's that she didn't do, and I haven't seen any receipts showing that Ben sent those pictures out. Oh, wait a minute.
I'm sorry, that's why I had to go on.
Oh, okay.
While you were talking. Okay, so I'm just gonna say this. I feel like Kimmy did what I needed her to do where I was concerned.
What was that?
Meaning just clear me up as far as with people saying that I was trying to line Ben's up, or we were trying to line you up, or whatever. The whole lineup and the whole, all of this stuff is really, this story is really way bigger than what it really should be.
Why is it used as a deflection from what really happened, though? I understand you saying that you feel bad about what happened, but why was the deflection put on Ben's as far as, hey, Ben's put those pictures out there, and not one person said it doesn't make sense? Because it doesn't make sense.
Like I said, unless I'm being lied on, I ain't saying crap no more about this whole situation. Whatever people think, let them think it. I think it's unfair to you because I think that you're not hearing and getting everything, but that's neither here nor there. I just hope that you pursue this in a way that people who are equipped can figure out everything that's going on.
Let me ask you a different question.
Because you're never going to figure it out.
I'm not going to figure it out because I'm the only one that's being fully transparent and honest in the situation, which is why I can show my receipts. I can show that there hasn't been a conversation with Ben's and Kimmy and myself regarding Ben's pictures. I can show my receipts, but nobody is showing theirs. I know you guys got that phone call recorded. We didn't hear it. I mean, not the phone call. Sorry, not trying to semantics. The StreamYard.
Hold up. Mm-hmm. When it comes to me and StreamYard, if I'm backstage and my live is over, like if you end this right now and we're still up here, I do not record at all. I think that's a violation of privacy. I don't do that. So
I heard it that you guys were play recording. I heard that it was going to be a recording.
But I cannot say that Kimmy was or was not recording because I'm not her. I don't know what she was doing. You get what I'm saying? So I can only speak for myself. I was a little taken back when I was listening to Pizarro, and this came back up because I'm like, oh my God, like I personally would have never said anything about it, about the relationship, none of that shit or whatever. So I don't really know all, what's what. But based on my knowledge of what's going on, you just need to pursue this stuff with the proper authorities. And that's it. That's all I can tell you, because all this other YouTube stuff and who's lining up who, like, what would I benefit from trying to blame Benz for something or trying to lie on Benz about something? That makes absolutely no sense. How does that benefit me? It doesn't. It doesn't.
Can I ask
I can only speak of my
Oh,
own.
go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? That's it.
How did you and Benz fall out?
We didn't.
You didn't fall out.
No.
What is it? Because it seems to me, correct me if I'm wrong, and if I seem like I don't know what to ask you guys, it's because it doesn't make a lot of sense. And the anger towards Benzo, like when Kimmy was saying that she was popping her in a lie, what lie was she trying to pop her in? It seems to me, I mean, if Benz didn't want to really talk about our friendship, then she has a right to do so. When you called Benz, what made you call Benz to Pizarro's panel? Can you clear that up?
Because I was saying that, like, I'd rather we all at one place at one time, because it's the he said, she said, similar to like what it would be now or whatever. So, yeah, I just was like.
And the he say, she say was regarding what? I'm just trying to get a context because of what was the big lie? So the he say, she say was regarding what?
Was whether there was a private conversation, not a private conversation, whether there were pictures sent, whether there was a relationship going on. You get what I'm saying?
Is that a big deal, though?
No, it shouldn't.
So are you saying that Benz lied about that? Are you saying that Benz had lied? Are you saying that Benz had lied about that? Was that the issue? Because if you wanted to clear your name and you wanted to make sure that Kimmy wasn't being lied on, I'm wondering what was the lie that made you feel that Benz needed to hit.
And I believe that's what it was when they were saying, like, Kimmy said that you and Benz had a relationship or whatever, and I was like, well, I was there.
Why would Kimmy bring that up? Why would that have been commentary right now as we're dealing with something else? Why would that have been commentary?
I have no idea. I don't know. I wasn't even online that whole day. The first person I watched was Pizarro's live. So if you want to go back to the timestamp and pull it up to what was said when I was there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why it's a deal or a big deal or not a big deal or whatever, but I wasn't just going to sit there and pretend like I didn't hear a discussion.
And I'm just asking questions respectfully. I'm not accusing anybody.
No, I'm not upset.
Oh, okay. I'm just having a conversation with you. I'm trying to understand this anger for Benz. So if Ben said something was
but the thing is, I can't speak about how somebody else feels about somebody. You get what I'm saying?
No, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about how you felt for Benz. So you're saying that you were offended because of Ben's wording regarding whether something was a private stream or a phone call? And you needed to call her to the table to discuss that?
No, I don't know. I think we're misunderstanding each other right now. Hold on one second.
What am I missing? So, okay, she got me on hold. So while she's on hold, I'm going to say this. The so-called relationship, Benz doesn't owe anybody answers like that. And why would that have caused the anger to the point of, y'all help me? No, I'm just asking questions. Why would that have caused such an anger to where we are here today? We're still discussing it. And there's 13 and 14-hour panels. Now, I don't mind y'all having your panels. But I'm still wondering, what did Benz do? I'm having trouble understanding that.
I think that's something you should talk to your friend about, or your ex-friend. because I'm not getting in the middle of it. I'm
You
just
wanted
not.
to clear Kimmy's name. You wanted to say that
I
you
was
wanted
only clearing her name up about the conversation that did take place. The things that I've heard since then and today and all of that,
you cut out. You cut out.
oh shit. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's okay.
Okay, so at the time, well, if I would have known it would have reached this point, I wouldn't have said anything at all, right?
It's okay. Yeah, it's okay.
But at this point, right, I am not gonna say any more about anything.
Wait, I have a couple questions though. During that StreamYard, this is something you guys talked about. You guys made a big deal about bins and pictures. Can you say that?
Yes.
Okay. So within that, it was being said that bins had my pic because you guys did describe the phone call, or not. I'm sorry, I keep saying phone call. Sorry, I know. Stream. You guys describe the stream as bins having my pictures. Can we agree? Okay, so describing that, then it was being said that bins had my pictures, and then they were leaked by so and so, and they came from bins. That's what was implied during that. No, not implied. That's what was said. When you guys talked about
that's what I was told. Right? So, and that's it. And that's all.
Wait. Can you say that again? That's what
I said. That's what I was told. That's it, and that's all. And I'm not even gonna say who, what, when, or where. But there was only
a few of you, according to you guys, that was backstage. It was you said it was you or one of you. Sorry, I got to be specific. One of you, either Kimmy, Joyce came into the picture last. She wasn't even talked about in the beginning, and now Joyce is thrown in there. Kimmy, you, and Joyce and Benz. All there for that private StreamYard.
There were several different streams, but this particular one about the relationship, I recall me, Kimmy, and Benz, and we were talking about many different things. And then it was just kind of like, oh, when was you going to, she repeated this. She told this story, so you might want to go back and watch her live. She explains it pretty well.
I heard that part.
And then I was getting a little agitated because I was like, all of this talking around in riddles and rhymes, it doesn't make sense to me. But again, I don't have a dog in the fight. So as everybody says, I insert myself. I'm just uninserting myself. And the only thing I'm doing is listening. And as long as I'm not being lied on by you, Benz, or Kimmy, then I'm good. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm sitting here the whole time.
Lied on by saying that she admitted to you guys that she had those pictures that was leaked. Is Benz being lied on? Because I believe that Benz told you guys that it was probably a topless kind of covered up type picture. Are you guys lying on Benz?
No, I have no reason to lie on anybody, so I'm not lying on
because nobody. Out of all of you, nobody would have the actual receipt of Benz saying that she had a full nude picture of me.
Like I said, I was backstage. I don't record backstage.
But you heard. Okay, so let's say what you heard.
I was there. Yes, I was there. I don't remember like, because it wasn't really a conversation that I was too much into, other than the parts where my name was brought up, where I was like, oh, I'm about to go live and tell everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because remember when I was saying something before over at Ness's or whatever, when you were mad or whatever, and I was like, let me find out they messing around or whatever. So it was not a big thing. I don't really
take it to different instances. Because it seems to me, just follow me. Okay, I understand, because I remember when you were saying that I was upset and there must be a relationship and stuff like that. I remember that went way back. So I'm wondering how long did all this stuff take? Because what was being said. So you guys had a I don't know if let's say StreamYard with Benz, where Kimmy's asking Benz about this so-called picture, and then Kimmy says to Benz,
it wasn't just a picture.
Tell me if I'm wrong. One of you said to Benz, well, Misunderstood already said about your relationship, so is it true? So one of you guys said that to Benz, right?
Not I,
okay, so Kimmy said that, but in fact, I never told Kimmy about I never talked to Kimmy about a relationship with Benz as far as pictures are being exchanged. So she just trolled Benz into saying that, and then said that Benz needs to tell the truth. So then Benz goes into a conversation about our relationship, and that's how you guys found out about the picture, because Kimmy didn't know beforehand, unless she found that out from Tracy. Okay, let me just say this. Let me follow me.
I don't know about all of that.
No, I know you don't know, but just follow me. Just follow me. So Benz goes into spilling her heart out about this so-called conversation and the picture. But with that conversation, so then Benz calls me. Okay, so I was asleep earlier, so I couldn't clear this shit up. Benz calls me like, man, what were you talking about? I didn't know about your conversation then. And Benz told me that she told you guys about this picture in our interaction. I'm like, Benz, why'd you do that? She said, well, Kimmy said that she already knew. No, the fuck she didn't. Just like Kimmy didn't know about any money that I loaned her to Tracy. She lies to get you guys to say stuff. And I'm like, Benz, you know how private I am. Here's my point. Because Benz did receive a picture from me, in turn, you guys are trying, not saying you in particular, not saying you, okay? You guys are taking that story and trying to mix it, saying, well, Benz got a picture. Did you not, Benz? And trying to make it seem like she's lying. Well, Benz did get a picture, but those are not the pictures that was leaked to Tracy. And she's being called a liar when you guys are mixing up two stories. That's what happened. Let me say this as well. So as Kimmy's messaging me to hit all these links and stuff like that, and I'm seeing all this stuff put together now, I don't give a damn. I'll let people dance with who they gonna dance with. I don't share conversations. On the other hand, I'm also not stupid. This stuff was happening. Benz is being brought into this like, okay, Benz, we need you to admit about this picture. So Benz admits about the picture. But Benz has no idea during that conversation that you guys are going to use that to say that she gave.
No, stop saying you guys. No.
No. If it don't apply, I'm not talking. You can clear it up. But what I'm saying is, so Benz did say, yeah, there's a picture. But it has been twisted to say that Benz, I gave those pictures to Benz, because that is partly true. I did give pictures to Benz. And then Benz gave that to Tracy. And then Tracy leaked it. And to want to clear Kimmy's name, there was nothing to clear Kimmy's name about, because Kimmy is only asking Benz about a relationship which really had nothing to do with anything, but trying to push that narrative and push the fact that I gave her a picture so she can then say that those are the pictures that were leaked. Even though Tracy's saying they're hacked, somehow Benz gave her this picture. She gave her a hacked picture, only for people to go live, drag Ben's name, because Benz was honest, talking about we had an interaction and I gave her a picture. And because I gave her a picture, because people aren't asking anybody for any type of receipt, because there will be a receipt, Benz is being blamed for a picture that she never had possession of, never knew anything about it. But the story was true enough because there was a StreamYard thing. But if Benz get a word wrong, we're going to twist it. And then all these narratives are spun. But the only ones that are spinning narratives are the ones that are aware of what actually happened. Can you help me understand this? So I'm still trying to figure out what Benz did wrong. And I'm not picking on you. I'm just trying to understand myself. Because we were all waiting for this conversation to come out, and the conversation never came out. Benz can show you guys the picture. She said, Benz, don't show people the picture. But when it was said again today that during that conversation, Benz put that picture out there, and no one was going to speak about it because of some legal thing. No, it wasn't because of anything legal. It was because Benz never had possession of that picture, which means that everyone's trying to cover up who actually put that picture out there.
That's what I don't understand.
I don't think it's hard to understand. When people are asking Benz, why was the focus so much on if Benz had a relationship with me or not? Why would anybody care what two grown adults do? And why did Kimmy need to be cleared about that?
I don't know if I don't know if she cared as much as if it was just like, just talk, just tea, you know, like that. Like,
But is it tea to be lied on and to be made? I heard you during your live stream say you don't like it when people make you commentary. Was Benz made commentary and was I made commentary? Ben said to all of us, we got more than one topic. What I don't understand is, okay, so Benz was brought to the table to talk about this so-called picture. And then some relationship with me. And it was said that Benz was trying to protect me. Protect me from what?
When was she trying to protect you?
I don't know. That's what you guys had said, that Benz was trying to. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't say if it was you. I can't say if it was Kimmy. But one of you was saying that Benz didn't want to. No, you said that. You said that Benz was trying to protect our friendship, and that's why she didn't really want to talk about stuff.
Yeah, yeah. At the beginning, she was. Yeah. She was just like, oh no, you know, and then she was like, oh wow, dang, MU be telling everything. Like, it was just that. It wasn't
But
that.
the reason why Ben said that MU be telling everything is because Kimmy had told her that we already talked about it, so you may as well say.
I get that part now. I get that part now.
That's why Ben said that, because I heard Kimmy admit on a different platform that MU was very private and I don't tell everything. And she said that Ben talks too much. So when Kimmy said that, Ben said that, sorry. Then she went in to tell you about our interactions, right? She only mentioned you and Kimmy. She didn't mention Joyce.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, I don't care if y'all had a relationship together. That has nothing to do with me.
But Ben's is being called a liar.
But hold on. Who have I called a liar?
No. I'm wondering, how did Ben's become a liar? If were there any lies told at that point? Let's say that. Were there any lies told at that point? Between y'all interactions with Ben's and that StreamYard? Did you guys catch her in any lies?
How would I know what's a lie or not? I don't know what's going
No.
on with the two of y'all.
Oh, okay, then how would you know it was a lie? Then why would you need to protect Kimmy from lies if there hasn't been any lies that you know about?
No, oh my God. I feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over again.
Let me understand.
I feel like I'm saying the same shit over and over again, and I just fucking can't. This is why I said the other day, before all of this got here, is that like we were to talk about it, we should have all talked about it together, meaning me, you, her, Benz, whatever, because it's just bits and pieces and it's just stupid. It's just dumb.
Let's talk about that. What is it that the three of us needed to talk about together?
Okay, well, I'll say y'all didn't need to talk about nothing. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it there.
No. If we needed, what is it that we needed to clear up?
I can't. I'm exhausted. Because this is not making sense at all.
What part is it making sense? I'm just trying to understand.
Yeah.
What part of the story is not making sense? Because so far in everything that we've talked about, I don't see how it equates to Ben's leaking those pictures that was put on that community wall. And that's what was said.
That's what I was told, and that's it.
It said that StreamYard would prove it. All of you was up there. Kimmy said she was going to set up this live stream, and it was said that would be proved. And instead,
did you hear anything that I was saying during that whole live today? I even said at the end of the live, I said, this doesn't clear up. This is not going to clear up anything. People are just going to keep on saying stupid ass shit. And we're here now. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't necessarily involve me. So what am I going to benefit off of saying anything? I'm not. So I won't. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as I'm not being lied on, I don't give a fuck.
Can I ask you a question?
This right for anybody else? No.
Can I ask you a question, S. Hutchinson?
Sure.
Did you notice that, okay, so you guys had that conversation. Benz was very specific about the picture. But the picture that was painted was of Ben's describing that picture that was leaked, and it was said that StreamYard would prove it. You didn't find that weird that was said, since you were a part of that conversation, hearing how Ben's described that picture and knowing the picture that was leaked? You didn't find that weird that narrative was being spun about Ben's?
No, not really. I was waiting for the live today.
Not only was Ben specific, she, as specific as she was made to feel that she needed to tell this part of a conversation, or oh, she's a liar and she needed to explain herself more. But as she explained herself, it was still said, because she was very detailed. I know about the conversation because Benz did call me about the conversation. And it was said that Benz admitted to having this picture. And you guys are going to prove it. You didn't see the two different narratives being spun there?
I keep on hearing you guys, and you guys don't got shit to do with it.
No. I'm just asking if you didn't hear the two different narratives. Comparing what Ben said and what Kimmy said that conversation was about. Didn't you hear the discrepancies there from the two different stories since you were there? As a matter of fact, not only was Ben's very specific, she was being called a liar, but Ben's was the only story that stayed specific, because you guys went on, not saying you, I'm so sorry about that, to say she wasn't saying the same thing. But as we're talking right now, hold on, let me make sure I get this wording right, because you know how we do. Not only did you guys say that Ben's story had changed, what in fact the story that Kimmy was spinning was changing as she kept trying to describe this picture, and Ben stayed consistent, and she was still being called a liar, and they said she was popped. But Shelly, here's my thing though. You heard both versions. What part of Ben's story changed to where there needed to be a live stream saying that Ben's was popped? What part of it wasn't she honest about? What was she popped about?
All right, I'm gonna be back in the I'll be listening from the sky until something calls me, because. And it's nothing to you. I understand your position. Don't get me wrong. I do. Okay. I understand your position. I just hope that you do whatever it is that you need to do legally to get down to the bottom of every or any people involved with the pictures.
Okay. I appreciate that.
And I on God, I mean that. I truly do. As far as all the other stuff, it's just like it's giving me a headache. We've been dealing with this for a couple of days. And,
I think I can wrap it up for you guys. I
think that for me, maybe I made a mistake, because when I came to Pizarro's live, I just heard Pizarro say, like, I know Kimmy lying about this. So right away.
Was Pizarro wrong? Go ahead, I'll let you finish. What did Pizarro say that Kimmy was lying about?
About having this a private conversation with Benz, and about you and Benz being in a relationship, and something about a picture. As soon as she said that, I knew exactly what she was talking about, because I remember that day. Okay. Even though they were conversing, I was there. I only maybe 2 times jumped in the conversation, which was, well, why did you, I said, why is it when I kept on saying that y'all had something going on, I was like, you told everybody that it wasn't true or whatever. I said, now I'm about to go live and tell everybody that I knew I was right or whatever. And she was like, no, don't do that. A lot of people going to be mad or whatever. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. So I would have never even ever brought this shit back up, because to me, it was just a conversation of just girl talk, tea time, whatever fuck, however you want to put it. Right? So hindsight.
I love tea. I don't think it's tea where you're lying on somebody's reputation about sending some pictures that would then leak to somebody's community wall. and then saying that it wasn't that person's fault. This person got it from this person, Benz. Let's be specific. I don't think that's
listen. I only know what my receipts say, and until I need to defend myself, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Yes, I am gonna run. Thank you very much. Thank you for that. I'm gonna run. Okay, until my name, and I don't care about any other content creator.
What was your name lied about though? You said until your name was cleared up.
No, I said until, like, when people said like I was trying to line something up and I was doing, no, I wasn't doing none of that shit. Okay. So
was Benz trying to line you up? Well, I'm not sure exactly what I'm still trying to figure out what Benz did wrong, and the line and the lies that needed to be popped from Ben's point of view. I'm not sure.
I don't know, girl. I don't know. But until, as long as you don't say that I did A through Z with Benz or Kimmy, or Kimmy's not saying I did this, or Benz is not saying this, I don't have a reason to say anything else. And that's it.
Can I have one more question? With everything that just transpired, can you say that Benz lied on anyone or did anything wrong?
This is a very tricky question.
It's not that tricky. Did any part of Ben's story change, and did she lie on anyone?
It is kind of tricky. It is. It's a little bit tricky. Because I feel, and this is just me, right? And if I'm saying anything wrong, and if Benz is there, she can come up here and we can talk about it. But I feel like the way that Benz was describing the conversation that happened in the back chat, I feel like that's not how it happened.
Okay, but how did she describe it compared to how it really was?
Listen, that's just my opinion. It doesn't mean that she described it in a bad way or whatever. To me, it just was like, that's not really how it happened.
Then how did it really happen?
So, that's not how it really happened. And furthermore, at any point she could have also said and just stuck with her story, even though Kimmy's saying, well, I already know about it, so no need of lying. But she confirmed that you all had a relationship, which again is none of my business. I don't care. And then she said, and Kimmy says, I know about the picture. And she was like, oh, damn, you know everything. And then I was like thinking, well, damn, am you sending her pictures? And so, I don't know. So again.
But how did she describe that picture?
I mean, was it described? I'm confused.
It was described. So
it described. I'm confused.
From what Ben's, no matter what time of day it was, and the chat could tell me if I'm wrong, but her story stayed consistent. Now, maybe on the phone call.
Well, guess what?
Let me say this. Maybe on the StreamYard, she may have been reluctant until Kimmy said, well, we already had that conversation. Now, Ben's is green as hell for that. No offense to anybody from, Ben's is green. But when Kimmy said that, and Ben's is like, oh, well, she told you guys all that. Now, I went off on Ben's for that shit. But, and she went off. So maybe she wasn't, wait. Maybe she wasn't forthcoming in the beginning, but her story's been consistent. So has it not?
Well, I'll say this. If you're cool with however it is and you feel the story's been consistent, then hey, right off into the sunset.
I'm only asking you. I wasn't there, but you said that Ben's story didn't stay.
We're never gonna agree about it because I don't agree with any of it, to be honest.
Wait a minute, but as Hutchinson, what part of this? Thank you, Shelly apologized to Ben's because Ben's what? I'm sorry, that went so fast. Thank y'all for the super chats. But what part of Ben's story?
I would apologize to any motherfucking body. Who told me to apologize? Bitch, kiss my fucking
No. She didn't say to apologize. She said you apologized to Ben's because she said Kimmy lied on her basically when Shelly changed.
I didn't apologize to nobody, and I'm not going to apologize to no motherfucking body. You hear me? I wish the hell I would.
So what I'm trying to understand is because you said that Ben's story changed. Can you tell me what part of the story changed?
I'll just tell you that the stories, it's not even that it's a bad thing. Nobody's gonna repeat everything just the way it was or whatever. It's not as deep. It's not as deep as being made out to seem. And like I said, it puts me in a position because I was there during the conversation. I didn't want to have to, you know, if it came down to it, I know how what Kimmy's gonna do if she has to defend herself about I was there,
But what
Shelly
did
was
she
there.
have
Yeah,
to
I was
defend
there, and it happened.
What did she have to defend herself about is what we're not understanding.
Okay, well, I guess she didn't have to defend herself about anything.
No,
Okay?
I'm just asking. What did Ben say to make Kimmy have to defend herself?
Misunderstood.
Especially when Ben's got called to a panel to defend herself. So now Ben's is going somewhere trying to defend herself, trying to make sure people understand and clear her name, when really I'm still wondering what exactly did she need to defend? While you're thinking about that one, can you tell me how she described that picture? Because I know she described the picture.
Misunderstood. You're putting me in a position.
I'm not putting you in a position. You were there for the StreamYard. You said that it was wrong for that picture to be posted. So I'm wondering how did
it was let me tell you something. It was very wrong. And I'm not just saying that because I don't like the person that posted it. It was wrong, period. Right? And so I hope that you do whatever is in your power to get down to the bottom of it, but you will never get down to the bottom of it on the internet.
I understand. Can you tell me how Ben's described that picture?
I mean, what she really described, like, these questions are so fucking crazy.
I know, girl.
And then you and Kimmy, like, let me just tell you, y'all both get on my fucking nerves with y'all on again and off again, weird, strange relationship. And that's one of the reasons don't look at me like that. I said it. Okay. All right. And that is one of the reasons why I even had apologized to you, because I was like, y'all be going back and forth, and you know, people make up and break up, and then you be on the outs and you cussing somebody out, and you know what I'm saying? So the thing is, and this is honest to God, I don't want to have a problem with you. I don't.
You know why I curse people out? Because they're full of shit. So I rather curse them out.
So I don't want to have an issue with you. I don't want to have a beef with you or whatever. You know, I'm not saying we're friends or anything like that. You know, I listen to your commentary quite often. Sometimes I'll listen from the sky or whatever. You know, we have a mod in common or whatever like that. I know that you and Kimmy, you guys have your issues or whatever the case may be. But I just wish that you and her could have had a conversation.
What would you do if you found out that the picture? What would you do if you found out that your friend did send that picture out? I'm just asking. What would you do?
If I found out that who sent out the picture?
Kimmy.
I don't believe that she did. But if I found out that she sent out the picture, which I absolutely don't believe she did it, I would hold her feet to the fire the same way. And that's probably somebody that I would disconnect myself from, because, and let me tell you why. Mm-hmm. I have had relationships or YouTube ships, I guess, or been cordial with a lot of YouTubers that have done some really crazy stuff. I'm not saying that I haven't. And as I have ended those relationships, I don't look to pick up new relationships with people that's on that type of time. I don't want to be around people like that, because I'm trying to better myself, and I can't get better and do better if I'm around a whole bunch of fucked up ass people. And I don't want to be around anybody who's going to exploit another woman. I'm not for that shit. I'm not with that shit. But I do not believe for a second that Kimmy put that picture out. Now, I was told who put the picture out, or how the picture got out or whatever. And I was just like, what the fuck? And it totally made me lose my fucking breath.
So you do know. Let me say this, because you're saying that you would hold Kimmy's feet to the fire.
I absolutely would.
Okay, okay. Let me ask you this. since you don't want to say how Benz described the picture, she didn't describe it the way that Kimmy described it. Why not hold her feet to the fire when you saw the discrepancies in the story that didn't come from Benz, that came from Kimmy? Kimmy was the one with the discrepancies in the story.
I don't feel like it was a whole lot of discrepancies.
Okay, you said, but you did hear the discrepancies. What did you not feel was a discrepancy?
I mean, I do feel this way, right? You know what? Let me not say that. I feel like, oh God, had the conversation not even happen, then we wouldn't even be here.
How did you find out who sent the picture? Like who told you? You say it's wrong. Someone told you. Can you say who told you about the picture?
I'm not gonna get into that because, and only because when someone tells me something, just like what happened in that back chat, if that would have never came out, like if Kimmy hadn't brought it up, I would have never said anything about it, right? So you need me to come back?
Oh, you want to
answer no questions from nobody else. I'm
okay. Running Q, come back.
Come back. And there's no shade to them or anybody else, but I'm just not. But
okay, those were your beef sector people. I brought them up. Okay.
I don't know about that.
Okay.
So I feel like based off of what was said, because Ben said she had plenty of pictures.
But she also talked about the sector she got those pictures from, right?
That's not what she was talking about at that moment. It was not about any other sector. It was a conversation about you and her. And this is what I remember. So I don't want to add any sauce. I don't want to put anything that I don't remember hearing, because I don't want to lie for anybody. I don't want to lie on anybody. But the way it was said, I just don't understand then later on why it was like, why wouldn't Kimmy feel as though Ben's had the fucking picture? Ben's the one that said she got pictures. Well, I mean, what were they, like kindergarten picture? I don't get it. Like,
but she described the picture regarding me.
There was no. There was no describing. First of all, I'm not going to sit and hear about the description of anybody's goddamn going kulala. Okay? So that, no, right? So maybe somewhere along the line, there was a misunderstanding. I do not know.
There was check the back check. So I'm not gonna let anybody else while Shelly's up here, because I already got a lot of her time already. Oh, let me say this. I understand what you're saying, and I understand that you're being really careful.
I'm being extremely careful, because if me and you had a YouTube ship per se or whatever, or, you know, we talked outside of YouTube, it's not my place to say everything. There's lots of things I know about, but I'm not going to say anything.
You told me to pursue my court case.
Absolutely.
But you also said you know who sent the picture. So if you really wanted me to pursue
I said I know who I was told. And right now, I'm just listening, because I don't know what to believe at this point. And that's why I'm listening to every single person. I'm listening to what Benz is saying. I'm listening to what you said. I'm listening to what Kimmy is saying. I listen to everybody.
And who seems to be the most consistent? We'll use the word consistent in their story out of the ones that you mentioned.
I mean, Kimmy didn't lie about this stuff. Like, even when she said, like,
Kimmy said that Benz leaked, that Benz gave that picture out to be posted, and that I gave it to Benz. Did you not hear that? Did you not hear Kimmy say specifically that I gave Benz that picture? And so because Kimmy made sure to talk to Benz about a picture she was given, okay? Yes. Which is a completely different scenario. Okay, so we agree with that. did Kimmy not say that I gave Benz that picture that was leaked by Tracy, and that and that's how Tracy got it was from Benz? Didn't Kimmy say that specifically?
Why is it when Kimmy?
Okay, let me say this. Let me say this before you get into that. You just said you didn't hear any lies, and was that true from what you heard from Benz and what was posted? Did that line up with what Kimmy said?
I mean, I would say as far as like, I see. I think the whole thing is people are focusing on this picture thing, right?
Because the picture is the primary thing. Because whether Benz was in a relationship or not seems to me to be a deflection about the picture, and is being used to talk about, and then these false narratives are created, which are fallacies and debate that people don't know about. It's a false narrative. It's a false correlation that you guys are trying to say. Because Benz, wait, let me finish. Wait a minute, let me finish. Because Benz got a picture that she described in full.
Who did she describe it to?
She offered you guys during that StreamYard.
Who did she describe the picture to? Who did Benz describe the picture to?
She described it during that StreamYard.
No, she did not.
But when I asked you about it, you didn't say, oh, she never described the picture. You said to let me think about it.
She did not. No, she did not describe a picture. She says, I have plenty of pictures.
No. But she said from other people, but the picture from me, she didn't describe that picture.
That's not what she said. It wasn't about I got one picture. She sent me one picture. She sent me two pictures. She sent me three. That did not happen. That did not happen. That did not happen.
When the picture was brought up from Benz, did she not tell you guys that she never had a picture of my Ussy?
Do you mean in the back StreamYard?
When you guys had your conversation?
No, she never said I don't have any Ussy pictures of her. No, she did not say that. She did not say that. When Kimmy said, oh, I can understand, you know, you're getting some pictures, because even myself, I like to see a nice pair of tatas, you know. So it wasn't about no one picture, and the picture only looked like this, and the picture went over the arms. That's what Ben said yesterday. First, she said the picture was just a regular innocent picture. Then it was, oh, you were nude, but your hands was covering your boobs or whatever. I just heard that yesterday.
Okay.
But I'm gonna tell you something. Work this shit out with your ex-friend and your new friend and whomever else, because all I want to say is this shit earlier. She cleared me up that I wasn't lining nobody up. And I will take responsibility for speaking on it. When Pizarro was talking about it, I should have just not said any fucking thing. I should just shut the fuck up. Because it just keeps getting deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. And can you ask me, can you answer why was there a 12-hour live stream about me? I don't believe that it was 12 hours about you. We were just talking.
You guys were talking about different stuff. I'll give you that. But let me ask you.
I was very like unbiased when it came to you. I wasn't dogging you out. I wasn't this and that. We were talking about all kind of different stuff.
I'll agree. But I'm gonna agree. But I'm just wondering, when you're listening to the story, you're listening to Ben's story. So far, you said that Ben's. I mean, when I asked what did she do wrong, specifically, you didn't say anything that she did wrong. So just to clear the record, was there anything that Benz did wrong as far as lying in this story where her story changed? Because I got the answer earlier as no, her story didn't change, because you couldn't really speak of any inconsistencies on Ben's part.
Like I said, it puts me in a situation that I'm not. And trust me, I'm not going to be pressured into saying.
I'm not trying to pressure you into anything.
No. I'm not saying that you are, but okay. I just don't feel comfortable saying certain things. You get what I'm saying?
Did you feel that Benz was popped today during Kimmy's live stream? Did you feel that she was popped?
I feel exactly how I felt when I clicked the link and said what I said. So there's no use of me repeating it over again.
Kimmy said that Benz was popped. In what way could she have been popped?
You should ask her, because I wasn't the one that had the, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't my live, so I can't speak for that.
Based off of everything you heard, do you believe that Benz gave that picture out to be leaked?
To be honest, I don't know Benz like that. I've never had issues with Benz up until like this shit just come up now. I don't have any issues with her or anything like that. I just know what I've been told, you know, should I've heard, should I just say things I've heard. And just because you hear something doesn't make it a fact. And like I said, I only have receipts when it comes to me clearing my name about certain shit. And right now I'm not in it. I'm out of it, and I don't want to be in it. By me even talking to you even more, it kind of puts me back in it, and I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? But when I saw my name in the chat, that's when I clicked the link, because, you know, like, and I don't mind you asking me questions, but it puts me.
Why didn't Kimmy play the audio that you guys said that she said was going to be played?
People saying that y'all said. Didn't I tell
No,
you
I
I
just
don't
heard it
record
up.
when I'm backstage?
It was your I'm sorry, it was your panel. Why did she say that we're going to hear audio, and then if we didn't hear the audio that everybody was waiting to hear?
I still felt how I felt. You know, I felt when that live was over. I felt like it didn't really answer a lot of things. And that's what I said. I said that then. And I don't mind saying it right here, right now. But as far as with me, I want to be done with it. And I'm sure it'll probably never be done, because, you know, you're probably going to have questions, or you're going to talk about it or whatever. The
question that I have is that a lot of people are just subscribers and they don't follow these streams, so they really don't know.
I know. Yeah, they don't. I know the subscribers are confused as fuck.
And
believe me, I understand.
So 2 separate things happen. The one thing that happened over in Nessa's chat with.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah. Let me finish.
Can I put it in the back? And all I don't even need you to get into telling me out to whatever. I just
Ask your question.
Okay, hold on. Let me see.
I like that typing sound. That reminds me of when Timmy and I were friends, girl, and she used to do her little thing like that. I remember. I like that shit. Oh, is that for me? Okay, let me see. Yeah. Well,
so is it
if she wanted to and you wanted, I mean, thank you for the super chat. Yeah, sure, I would, because I have nothing to hide. And this lie, when it comes to me, you know what, honestly, I know how people get down, but I also know what it's like to be in the middle of something like that. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, Benz, you have no clue what you just did. So as Benz is being asked questions describing one situation that you saw take place in Nessa's chat, so Benz is asking questions regarding that. Here's the problem. It did regard a picture. It did regard other things that could be then used to describe a situation that Benz had nothing to do with. But as Benz is being asked questions, and then she's asking to repeat those questions, Benz is not realizing that by her trying to be honest, saying, hey, you know what? Okay. That's why Kimmy said, because Kimmy and I never had this conversation. That's why Kimmy said, hey, there's misunderstood already said about the relationship. And Benz is like, damn, she told everything. So then Benz talking about one situation, that situation was being used to another situation that had nothing to do with Benz at all. Benz didn't know about the website, and Benz did not get sent that picture by me, and Benz is describing something else. And I'm just wondering why everyone says they're intelligent. Nobody said that Benz was talking about something else. Benz was talking about an interaction between me and her. And as Benz was talking about that conversation was used to imply that the pictures that Benz received, which was a completely different picture, was given to Tracy to be leaked. And Benz was very specific about it not being anything down below. And I know that because Benz has been on live stream saying what the picture looked like. And the narrative was spun that it was something else.
Is Benz still in the chat right now?
I don't know. Let me see if she's up. She's probably asleep because she got to work. Let me see. Thank you guys for your message. Oh, geez, let me see. Let me see if I can. Give me a second, Charlie. Let me see if I can get her. Okay?
If she's not here, it's not a big deal. I just wanted to know if
she's usually in the clouds. Give me a second.
Because if she is, I want to ask her something myself, just for me, because this is what I like to do. I like to go straight to the source.
Okay, let me see if I can get her so you can go straight to the source. I'll be right back. Okay, let me do this. What questions do you have for Benz? Because even though I normally don't do this, I could probably find a receipt regarding your answer.
Oh, no. I don't need to see any.
No. I like to see. I love them because people's memory.
Girl, me and you, we ain't never gonna exchange numbers, girl. All right.
No.
You was quick to throw that phone up to the
Let's
screen.
not make it about something else. I never said I wanted your number. Let's not do that.
No, I didn't say you wanted my number.
The question that you have, what's your question? Like,
no, I just wanted to ask her. You know what I'm saying? But she's not. You didn't get her.
She has to work, so she's probably asleep. But I'm saying I probably have it in our conversation.
But believe me, you won't have the answer to this at all.
Oh, okay.
At all. So, I would almost, and I can't tell you what to do, but I would hope that you go to sleep. I go to sleep. We wake up and revisit this shit tomorrow or something. I don't want to revisit it tomorrow because I told you what to do. Them two things right there. That first thing right there and the second thing. But I think you need to do the second thing first. And
why was it made to look like Benz put out that picture that was posted on that community wall? And as evidence, the StreamYard was described that was never played.
You keep asking me about things that I don't have any control over.
But you have the answer to it.
Yes, but it puts me in a position.
What kind of position? I thought we all wanted to be honest here. I'm not asking you to say who sent the photo. We know we're not going to get that. I'm simply asking, out of everything that was being said, and Benz was supposed to be popped as sending that photo that was posted. Why not just you guys? Okay. Why was Benz the one that needed to clear up things and clear her name? And why did she need to be called to the forefront as if she was a liar? And you guys can't say what she lied about. If we had to do all these streams about Benz, it shouldn't be difficult to say what Benz did wrong. I'm still not understanding what Benz did wrong. She told you guys about the interaction between us. She told you guys about the picture. What did Benz do wrong that she needed to be popped today?
Well, I'll just say maybe I don't know, girl. I don't know. but
Okay, so you say I went through a traumatic, it was wrong about the pictures being posted.
yes.
How do you think it makes me feel to hear that I sent out my own picture like that to give to Ben's and we post on that community wall? How do you think that makes me feel, since we're sympathizing?
I don't think that's necessarily right, because I know that if you wanted it to be put on a community wall, you would have put it on your own community wall.
How do you think it makes me feel to say that I gave that picture to Ben's, because that's what was said by Kimmy? Do you feel that that's right? I understand she's your friend and all, but do you feel that with me being exploited and violated, whatever words you guys want to use, I won't even use those words.
Well, whatever pictures that you
let
sent
me
to
say this,
her,
with those pictures being leaked and with me being the one that's like, damn, those pictures were leaked. How do you think it makes me feel that your friend is saying that you guys are saying, where did Benz get that picture from? I gave that picture to Benz. Does that even make sense? If you don't even want to think how that might make me feel, does that make sense?
I can't speak on.
So if it doesn't make sense, would that mean that Kimmy is a liar? So maybe Benz needed somebody on her side to make sure that she wasn't lined up. Because it sounds to me that Kimmy could tell the most outrageous lie and people are going to back her up because she's a popular content creator.
Yeah, no.
Okay, but Kimmy did say that Benz got that picture from me, right? Right?
Maybe that's what she thought. Maybe that's how she felt.
Oh, wait, but I'm just asking. I'm not asking what she thought.
Listen, you have to remember that Benz is saying that she has multiple pictures.
But we're talking
So
about
why was she not saying that was one of the pictures that she had? I mean, that's what I'm like, oh, well, I'm not doubting this shit.
Didn't Kimmy say that picture came from me?
I don't know about that.
Didn't Kimmy say that I gave Benz that picture? She said it today in her live stream. You were in the live stream. Didn't Kimmy say that I gave that picture?
Probably did say that, because, and I mean, I'm not saying it's right, wrong, or indifferent, but if a person is saying that they have pictures,
but she also said it the other day when you guys,
I don't think that's the part you're not understanding that.
But she said it more than once, and she said it in the stream. She said it talking to you.
You send pictures to Benz. Ben said she received pictures. She has multiple pictures. I mean, tomatoes.
No, it's not tomatoes.
It really is.
No, because it was said that
no pictures were described. Nobody got into detail and said picture 1 is exhibit da 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 da. That never happened. Here's
what I have a problem with. The picture has been described on many platforms, and since people are saying that Benz lied, people would have said that Benz lied about that picture that she described. But with that being said,
Benz just described the picture yesterday, or whatever it was. Yesterday, she just described the picture. Before that, there was never a description of the picture, other than her saying she has lots of pictures or whatever, or she has multiple pictures or whatever the fuck was said. So, like I said, people.
But Ben said in particular that she has multiple pictures of other women. I was there, and that's what she said. Other women, not me.
Right. She said that.
She said that
the other day. That's not what she said in the back chat.
Okay, but she said that before Kimmy's live stream today.
Okay.
And still, Kimmy went on to say that was a lie. But you guys all heard that conversation, and Ben, so far, I'm telling you, right after that conversation that you guys had with Ben's told me about a picture. Now, Ben said that she told you guys it was nothing, fully nude or lewd. And
he definitely did not say that.
But the picture, regardless of how, now Ben's did kind of give a description of the picture. She did. And that was not
in that back chat. You can't tell me that because I was there.
You know what easily clears it up is playing the back chat.
Girl, didn't I just tell you I don't fucking record in the back chat?
But when
I don't
Kimmy
do
said that
that.
she was gonna play it, why didn't you just say you don't record?
I never said that I was gonna play a recording.
But when Kimmy
Just
said
because just because I don't record, it doesn't mean that it wasn't recorded. You get
Okay.
that? Like we could end this right now, and the live comes to an end. If I don't record the conversation between me and you, that doesn't mean that you can't record it. A cell phone, another StreamYard, or whatever. It was at the end of a live. There's no way for me to remake it record at the end of a live. So that even put me in a position because I'm like, shit, if Kimmy starts playing a fucking audio, I don't even know what else might be said that we were saying back there. Because when I'm talking back there, I'm not thinking that I have to worry about this shit coming out later on.
it's interesting that during that live stream about me, they were saying that they were gonna be able to, that, you know, it's gonna be, I would know, I was gonna find something out about Benz, and I would know that she had given that picture to Tracy. Those are the things that was being said, and I found it interesting because the narrative kept shifting. It was like, first it was said that it was gonna be a gift to me. I would know, I'd be not vindicated. What was the word she used?
Well, listen, if you stand by Benz and you feel that Benz,
no, I'm not standing by Benz. I can't
anything
stand
wrong,
Benz
then
right now. I
it is-
cannot
it
stand
is
Benz
what it
right now
is.
because I'm upset with her. But let me say this:
Well, what are you
Something
upset with her about?
I'm upset with her for, you know, my memory. I'm
You know
upset
what
with
the person
Benz.
is?
Benz knows because I did a live stream earlier saying why I was upset with Benz. Nevertheless, I know what it feels like to be in the middle of something and to be caught in a story. I don't even try to fight them. I'm like, oh, fuck it. Y'all can believe what y'all want. But I know what that feels like. So therefore, I'm like, no, these things aren't true. And I see a bunch of half-truths being mixed with a lot of a lie. And it's hard to get out of that. So as Benz is on the StreamYard with you guys, answering questions about one thing, it was used to be applied to mean something else. I know what that feels like and how tricky that could be. Okay? So my point of it is, so far, Benz has been painted to be a liar, but nobody can really say what she lied about. Benz was gonna be popped today, but nobody can really say how she was popped, and I'm waiting to see how she was popped because so far I only see one person popped, and that's your friend. I'm listening to all this, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful at all, but as I'm listening, I'm not sure what Kimmy needed to be cleared of, because I haven't seen or heard any lies that came from Benz where the lie needed to be cleared up to where you guys needed to question her on Pizarro's large ass platform. What does she need to be questioned about? Those are the questions that I have. And then we're waiting, and it was said today again that
well,
first,
I will apologize to you because it did concern you. So I will apologize for inserting myself into that situation yesterday, because it did involve you, and that's as much as I can do.
here's the problem. Here's the problem that we're missing. Okay, in that conversation with Kimmy and you, this is on a platform. It was said that I would find out some stuff, right? I would find out that Benz had sent that picture out, and that Benz had said she had this picture and she described it. But then in the same conversation, in the same breath, it was said that I gave those pictures to Ben. So why would I have been surprised? So there was already inconsistencies in these stories yesterday on that panel. How could I have been surprised if I gave Ben a picture and she gave it to Tracy? I would have been surprised. I would have said that was fucked up. But on one hand, Benz had got this picture from who knows where and gave it out. On the other hand, I gave it to Benz. Can't have it both ways. And that was said on your panel by the same person.
All right. Well,
No. I'm just wondering. It was said.
We're not gonna. Wait
a minute, Shirley. But it was said to you that Benz, I was gonna find out tomorrow that Benz is the one that leaked the picture. But then in that same conversation later on during that hour, that live stream, if you guys listen to it, it was said that I gave Benz that picture. How could it have been both ways?
We're not going to reach anywhere. Listen, whoever the fuck that is in the back chat, go fuck yourself.
I didn't even look at the back chat.
Well, whomever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, what the fuck y'all want me to do? The fuck?
So can we agree that Benz didn't do anything wrong here?
I'm not agreeing to shit.
Well, then can we at least say what the hell Benz did wrong? So at least can we agree on that? If Benz did so many things wrong, what was it? So that way we can all be mad about the same thing.
Misunderstood respectfully. I'm gonna.
You don't even have to be respectful right now. You curse me the fuck out. Just
No, I don't want to do that. That's not. I don't get down like that. I don't just fucking cuss people out for no reason. This is what I didn't want to happen.
What didn't you want to happen?
Everything not being said. If you go back and you listen to that live, you will hear exactly what I said.
I did.
Did you hear me?
I heard what you said during that live stream.
Okay. Well, yeah. So.
I did hear, but I'm wondering if we're on this truth train, Ben's story stayed consistent and Kimmy's didn't. Why
well,
wasn't
the first
Kimmy
story
found out?
stay consistent, then be consistently okay with that. Then.
But why
You know what I
didn't
mean?
Kimmy's story stay consistent? And we didn't say, wait a minute, Kimmy, you just said that Ben's got that Ben's got that picture from MU, but towards the end of the stream, she said we're gonna find out. That I was gonna find out how Ben's got that picture. Isn't that the biggest inconsistency from that live stream? That's a big inconsistency.
Oh, okay. All right, let you talk to the rest of the people. I don't give a fuck who you coming for and what the fuck you doing, because I don't give a fuck. To be honest.
Is there anything that you want to clear up before you go, or anything you want to say that I might have missed?
No.
I do thank you for having a conversation, though. I do.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you. You guys, I'm gonna say, oh, there's 42 messages in my back chat. Hold on, let me see who's backstage. Who is this? I'm trying to lose this stream now.
I know. Don't drop me. I know.
What do you know?
Trust me. When I know that she's lying to you, I have your back and Tracy's back, and we're getting down to the bottom of the fact. I just want you to hear me out, G. I really do.
Who are you?
You know I'm Dragons.
Okay.
Keeping it real. This is me. I'm not trying to fucking cause no drama towards you. I really don't have no beef towards you. I don't hate you.
Okay, what's your question? What's your question?
Not even a question. Shelly is up here fucking lying to you. She is sitting here playing in your fucking face, and I don't appreciate the shit. She's sitting up here fucking lying, pussy popping, and fucking back.
Oh, I'm monetized. Can you say what the lie is about?
She's lying. She's lying about the fact that she put your picture out there. She's lying about the fact that she doxed you, and she did that shit on purpose, even though, yeah, your pictures were out there to the public. She's lying, though, about the fact that she was behind this shit, G.
How do you know this?
Because I read this shit. I didn't have to. I don't work with them. I don't know them like accordingly to what you think. Like, I don't fuck with them.
I'm gonna
at all. Please let me speak, G. Because this bitch is sitting up here fucking running you in circles.
G?
You're a G. You are a G. Like, G. Trust
you
me.
Can speak, man. You can speak.
Listen to me. She's running you in circles. She's trying to, and you're getting down to the bottom, and all the fuck you get is that, oh, I don't know. Oh, if I say something, oh, then it compromises me. Oh, I don't know any. Oh, sit here. You're a lying snake ass bitch.
Okay,
Just
what I
like,
wanted,
just like you were with fucking Treasure Lane. You're a snake. You're a snake. And we don't appreciate you here in the beef sector. Fuck that. Fuck that. And you're trying to climb off of MU and her naked pictures. You doxed her. And you know you did. And you're trying to blame motherfucking old girl. What's old girl's name? My baby? What's old girl's name? What's old girl's name? She's trying to blame. They trying to blame her. She's a scapegoat. She's a scapegoat. See this and wake up. They are doing this shit on purpose. They lining you up. She is sitting up here trying to play fucking damage control. Fuck all that. She's sitting up and I don't give a fuck who talk about me. I don't give a fuck who say what about me. This bitch is lining you up. We have seen this shit last year. We have seen this shit beyond the years of them. We know them so well. They are fucking lining you up. She is fake and she is not your friend.
can you
I just want to make sure that I am not involved in any of this so you don't attack me. No, bitch, I'm going to attack you. And I'm going to go on my channel and attack you. And I'm going to keep attacking you in this dumbass shit that you're doing to MU and Tracy. Fuck you hoes. You did this shit on purpose.
whoa. I'm dropping this. Thank you.
I love both of you. I really do. And I'm sick of this shit. These bitches trying to line y'all up. I don't appreciate it. I don't. I really don't. And G, MUG, I got so much love for you and Tracy. And I do not like these jealous ass motherfucking bitches. I do not like it.
Just remember, guys,
they jealous. They are jealous.
ZX, is that you?
Yeah, it's me. It's me.
Oh, okay. Let me try to be specific. I understand your passion and how you feel. From one G to another, I can't say what's from one G to okay, I'll work on that.
They jealous. They jealous. They've been jealous.
I'm gonna say this.
Girl,
I just believe in. I believe in. I understand. I just want to be. Listen. Thank you for your passion. I want to be really specific about stuff that has happened, and I want to make sure I get everybody's questions in. So my thing, hold on. My thing is this. Let me toggle myself. Hold on, you guys. Let me toggle myself. My thing is this. I want to be specific. I understand that you guys feel a certain way. I want to make sure I get your questions cleared. It's never fun to be in the middle of a situation. I want to let me. Y'all gotta hang out for a second. I'm gonna say this again.
Yeah.
Okay. Ben's being asked certain questions. Hold on, don't speak. Let me put y'all on mute. I want to get this out. And put you on mute. Ben's being asked a certain question. Okay. Ben's answering those questions. I'm like, and you know, Kimmy tells her, I've already spoken about that. Benz goes in answering these questions. I do know that there is a recording of that, and there's a reason it wasn't played. Okay, I don't believe for a second it wasn't. Here's why. They could easily, if Benz could be pot, Benz could be pot, but Benz is answering questions about a different picture, and then it was supposed to be this big bang that, see, I admitted that I sent her a picture, and that that's how Tracy got that picture. Ben's story had stayed the same, and I found it interesting. That I'm being called a manipulator, I'm being called all this other shit, and nobody could say what the fuck Benz did wrong. What did Benz do wrong? I know how Benz is. Benz is a people pleaser. Benz wants to clear her name, but what Benz does not realize that by clearing her name, it's making her look guilty because she's clearing her name in one situation that she didn't owe anybody the answers to, and they're using that to apply it to something else because it's similar. Here's what stood out to me. Kimmy and all, I mean, I'm going to get to some different receipts because we're going to break this shit down, right? This started a long time ago. And I knew that something was going to happen before this fucking cruise. That's another story for another day. This shit started a long time ago. I remember when it was being a big deal that Benz and I were friends. I remember that being done. I remember all that shit. Benz didn't owe anybody anything. And I was telling Benz then that she needs to stop talking about stuff because I knew it was going to be used for something. And all I'm going to say is this. I'm the only one that produced receipts. Benz wanted to clear up the situation, and everything that Benz had said was used to say that she fucking leaked this picture. But at the end of the day, they couldn't quite say where Benz got the picture from. And then they said that I leaked my own picture from this website that I could even tell you guys how to find it if I wanted to. And it was just a lot of lies that was being said. I'm going to let you guys... I'm going to show you these receipts. Here's why. Because I'm talking to Kimmy and everybody's saying that Kimmy and I are friends. No. I know when people are playing in my fucking face. Kimmy wanted me to take down my live streams. Kimmy wanted me to take down my live streams from yesterday and the day before of me calling her out. And Kimmy wanted to throw out enough compliments during that live stream so I could be like, okay, Kimmy, and somehow we could rekindle that friendship. No, Kimmy was sitting over there trying to get me to go along with this. So Kimmy's asking questions about saying that I called Benz a liar and it's in Shelly's live stream. I was upset with Benz because I said, Benz, but I'm tired. My brain isn't sharp. So I'm not going to click Shelly's link right now. So I went off on Benz. I was fucked up. I know me. So here's my point. When I was in Shelly's live stream, I'm like, Benz, that's not true. I'm talking about a different conversation. I'm referring to a live stream. Benz and I spoke after that, and they're talking about a StreamYard. So I wasn't calling Benz a liar. Okay? But I noticed that during Kimmy's live stream, she said during the phone call, y'all following me? She said during the phone call, I mentioned that that Kimmy told me about the pictures. Now, Kimmy went on to say, and this, I have to go through this because of how manipulative these players are. Kimmy went on to say that during our conversation, we talked about the picture. Remember, Kimmy said, oh, I already knew about this. I knew what her and Benz had talked about. I didn't know about no shit like that. No, I knew because Benz had told me during that conversation, those pictures never came up. Now, here's the point. I made a point never to answer Kimmy's phone call and to only take a text message, all right? We never had that conversation, but Kimmy's telling you guys that she mentioned it. And here's the problem. In saying that, and Kimmy's saying that she told me about those pictures, that we talked about those pictures. So therefore, I knew where they came from and I leaked my own. We never had that conversation. So all Kimmy has to do is produce the text message receipts of when this stuff happened. Kimmy spun such a narrative during this live stream and that shit was foul. And then Kimmy's messaging me as she's live, as she's telling you guys that I'm blocked and shit like that. I ain't going along with no bullshit like that. So let's see if they can out-receipt my receipts. The whole shit was a setup. Benz has been getting lined up for a long time to cover up some shit like this. I'm going to let y'all speak. And I don't give a damn if y'all understood what I was saying or not. Okay?
I agree. I agree.
The shit is supposed to be that complex. So you guys wouldn't understand it. And most people don't go through things this thoroughly. They're just subscribers. But these are the games that people play. Nothing Ben said was going to clear her up because they already set the scenario a long time ago. And that's why they need all this time to come up with a story. I'm not the manipulative one. I'm the one that's going to call shit out. All right,
I agree. I agree. Let me say this and I'm going to get down.
I'm going to let y'all go so I can show y'all the rest of these receipts and y'all can go ahead. I'm going to tie it all in. I'll wrap it up.
Ben's said very
hold on. Let me bring one more person up and then I'm not going to. Let me bring one more person up. Right.
Hi,
Whoa. Let me make sure this is Reed.
It's me. How you doing?
Okay, go ahead, you guys. I'm going on mute.
All right. Ben said very clearly to Kimmy, I have one picture that MU sent me, which was the one that Mayor had, and it was not a complete nude. It was from the shoulders up. And then, check this out. Kimmy, the common denominator. Kimmy sent that picture. Kimmy sent that picture to Tracy and used Shelly's thirst against her by saying, "Oh, I got this story right here. I got this." And Shelly went along because she don't like Tracy. Period. Am I keeping it real? All right. So Kimmy used Benzo as an excuse when she's actually the one that sent the picture to Tracy, and then took all of this over to Shelly because Shelly just want to be in the mix. It is what it is. Let's call a thing a thing. And Shelly trying to be loyal to Kimmy. Don't you ever get that part twisted. She's trying to cover, because if Kimmy saying Ben sent her the picture, she should be able to show a text message or an email where Ben sent her that picture. Period.
Right.
She can't. She can't, and she won't. And we know she's a liar, just like she lied about being married. We know it. And I'll bet you $100 Shelly typed in the back chat, and I'm gonna drop down. I'll bet you Shelly typed in the back chat, "You need to talk to Kimmy."
That's right.
Am I right or wrong?
You're right.
That's what she typed in the back chat. You need to talk to Kimmy because what? It's more content and she could be a part of the show. Instead of holding Kimmy accountable for lying to her and lying on her show, she got to protect that. Now I'm going to drop down. Good job.
Thank you, ZX.
Question. Hey, how you doing? Question. Did you actually look at that live in the beginning? Because they playing she was playing in your face in the beginning.
No, I didn't. I had seen the stream from about when she was talking about those pictures. I didn't see it in the beginning. Are you talking about Kimmy's live stream today?
No, not Kimmy. Shelly. Yesterday, they're live. I went back this
No,
morning.
I didn't see it from the. No, I didn't see it from the beginning.
I watched it from the beginning when Ben came up there, whatever. Anyway, when Kimmy
What am
kept
I
saying that
missing?
she could show proof, first of all, she was playing wordplay with you. Brianna actually busted Kimmy out.
Hold on, Dragons. Hold on. Let her speak. Go ahead.
That was the actual question. That Ben's argument from the beginning was, I do not have pictures of MU nude. She said she had the same picture that everybody else had. And I don't even think that she was nude where you was covering your breasts or whatever. She said when she kept arguing down, she played the part that she played. She did say that what's her name? Ben's had pictures. She did say that she had pictures of you. Brianna popped that. Actually, during the live, she popped that. She popped her. Basically, if you go back to Saturday, you'll see that everybody got scared when the cops was coming in. Your picture ran into the hands of 3 people. And one of those people is not Ben's. I'm going to say that. The other part of this thing is what they're playing with you at. They did say they had receipt. And when she said we could play the receipt, if you listen to that live, Shelly said, I don't know how we going to do that. Why? Because it was on StreamYard and it was fucking recorded. She's playing in your fucking face. If anybody go back to that live, you will hear her say, I don't know how we going to do that. Because they on the fucking StreamYard. She's playing in your fucking face. Now, Kimmy came out and showed not one fucking receipt. They're scared. And you think about this. Now, all of a sudden, Kimmy coming out when when Ben's want to get rid of want to have a sit down with Jay Dunn.
Okay.
That didn't never come into consideration. Now, all of a sudden, let's hurry up and do this live. And your picture was in 3 people's fucking hands. And Ben's wasn't one of them. They playing in your face.
I agree
All
with you.
in your face.
But the
And
thing
Shelly
is,
don't like you.
the thing is though, are they playing in my face or I'm just calm and collect so I can respond? Let them
Pretty
think
much.
I'm stupid. Let
You
them
handled
think.
it right because you did that lying, and they trying to. It's a cleanup thing because now
It's like
it
this,
is a
Reed.
legal
It's like
issue.
not everything needs a response right away. I would much rather have a conversation with you and be able to prove that you are lying later. Because I'm gonna come with receipts, and I don't give a damn who doesn't like it. I'd rather do that and just know what I'm dealing with. It doesn't mean I'm cool with that person. Doesn't mean that we're friends. I know how manipulative people can be, and when you know that somebody is manipulative, you've got to be able to speak with them enough because they're going to be able to spin these stories. And you're going to be talking about one thing and they're already 10 steps ahead of you. You ain't never going to be 10 steps ahead of me. I've been peeping this shit from before the cruise. Okay. So that's why I always have all these receipts. Because
And the
these
picture
dumb
was,
bitches
and
think
they
I'm
had
so
the picture
smoked out.
before
I
the
don't hold on.
cruise.
Think I don't know what the fuck is going on. I know what the fuck is going on. And the problem is these people use their damn platforms and their audiences to try to threaten and silence you. And just because they tell a good story, you guys believe them. Just because they sound charismatic. And all they got to do is say, wait, I already proved my case and everybody believes it. So people come with receipts and y'all don't want to believe the shit because you're liking that person. You don't really like that person. You're just invested in that person and you want to believe them. But the liars are the ones that use their platforms and their audiences to silence good people. And because everybody is waiting for a story and the next big thing, we're in this toxic environment. So no matter how dumb the lie, you just believe it. And that is the problem.
Now
You
here go
ain't never
another
gonna
thing.
the problem is people are so easily led. Everybody says they're leaders, they're not leaders, they're followers.
Let me
Because you
give you
can
another thing
clearly
that
see
happened.
that these
I'm about to tell
people
you
are
something else
lying.
that happened.
Go
And
ahead,
you
Reed.
about
I'm
to,
sorry. You know me. I go
I
into a rant.
no, I'm gonna tell you this because I'm gonna drop down. I was trying to get up here when Shelly was up here though, but when Jayden refused it or whatever to sit down, and when Benz wanted to have wanted to talk to Jay Dunn or whatever, Kimmy comes out with this lie. First of all, Shelly finds out that Benz wants to drop it. She already was going to drop Benz off when it Benz when the shit came out with Ness or whatever. That's neither here nor there. Today, when you notice she didn't come out and say that Ben sent Tracy the pictures. However, she implied it. She implied it. So the thing is, they was gonna throw all this shit off on Ben's, and still not one receipt showed Ben's of having it. And the only thing that Kimmy showed was that Brianna was not lying when Brianna popped her. That's all she did was support what Brianna exposed of it. And then play semantics and make people look other ways and different shit. That's the only thing that she did. That's it. I'm out of here. All right, Emily, I
Thank
just wanted
you.
to tell
Thank
you
you for
that.
coming up.
And I don't know if you noticed that you picked up on that. So basically, Ben's was going to be made the fall guy of all of this.
I agree. And that's why I was trying to intervene. Because I know how tricky these things can be.
Yeah,
And
she was
just how
playing in people's face. I'm not gonna say that it's Ben's, but I'm about to put this story out, and I'm gonna make it look as if the narration look as if it's Ben's. But mighty funny that when now that Ben's don't want to I guess go through whatever the legal issues between her and Jay Dunn. Now we're gonna put it on you, Ben's. But we're not gonna say it's you, but we're gonna say everything to imply that it's you. She was attempting to play in your face, but you played exactly how you should have. All right. You got more
thank you for
patience than
coming
me
up,
though.
Reed.
All right, I see you
I
later.
love me some Reed, y'all.
And I love you some you. Bye-bye.
Okay, there's somebody backstage. I'm not sure who you are, but I'm really reluctant to let anybody out. So you can either type in the chat so I can check your channel or flash your camera backstage because I don't know who you are. And I made some bitches mad tonight. Okay. I can't see you. Let me see if you don't have to show your camera, but type in the chat happy so I can see who you are. Let me mute your microphone. I'm not just letting anybody up. Sorry, not tonight. I don't recognize your name. Okay, Dragons, what's good?
So yeah, as I'm seeing.
Yeah, I ain't letting nobody up on this stream. It's nothing personal. Thank you so much. Oh, Catherine, thank you for the super chats.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't let you up, Big Happy, because you could be a happy and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So yeah, evidently we see who the liars are. She couldn't give you a proper response prior to your questions that you were asking her. Basically, she avoided and she eluded everything that you were asking her. I don't know, or I can't answer that. Is her answers. And this is my whole thing. This is how you should know and use discernment, because this is how you know she played a part into this. And they did this to you. Okay? They did
Yeah,
this to
I
you.
need to I agree with you. Let me okay, let me bring this person up. Hold on, let me greet Charlie. Hey.
Hey, beautiful. I just wanted to give you some words of encouragement and positivity during all this terrible, terrible times.
Okay, let me let Dragon finish your thought, and then you got it. I'll let Dragon finish your thought. And then you got it. Go ahead, Dragons.
No, go ahead, Shirley. Shirley came up and say something. I would like
Okay,
to hear
go ahead.
Yeah, because I'm going to be real quick, Miss Dragon. I'm sorry for interrupting you. I just wanted to say that through all this, you just keep smiling and keep being you, and don't let nobody hurt you in this process. Do what you got to do behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Take care of yourself and keep smiling. Don't let it stress you too much, because you're too beautiful to be doing all that. I just had to give you some love.
Beautiful. I was looking up these receipts because they keep saying, I don't know why people keep saying I don't show receipts. I showed receipts to the streets, but I will show you these last ones. But thank you so much.
All right, I'm just going to send some love. Y'all have a good night. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Shirley. I just love her. I love her personality. She's bubbly. Go ahead, Dragons, and then I'm gonna have the panel to myself so I can get through these receipts. Go ahead.
All right, so what we got here is a bunch of fakes, a bunch of phony, a bunch of snakes. All right, you already know what's going on, and I definitely got your back. I got Tracy's back. I got, like these girls here have been doing this for years. MU, they've been doing this for years. This is nothing but deja vu, honey. They're trying to take over people's channels. They're trying to take people's subscribers. They're trying to see people down. They're trying to see people out. They're so jealous of the fact that certain people get certain accolades or whatever it is, and they're trying to do what they think they can do to try to shut somebody down or shut somebody up. So my whole thing is that they can't shut anybody up. They can't shut me up. And despite the haters in the chat that don't like me, I don't give a fuck about them.
That's okay. Girl, let me do my final, let me get through my receipts, but I do appreciate you for coming up.
Yeah, my whole thing, I do appreciate you for letting me up, and I do appreciate, girl, keep doing your thing. Listen, keep doing your thing and expose. And like my whole thing is I do drag. My whole thing is Shelly and them. I got my own channel. I can do my own thing on, and I will, because I got my shit scheduled. My whole thing,
girl.
Thank you. Don't believe them. Don't believe anything they're saying, honey.
Thank you, girl. I gotta get through these receipts before I gotta go to bed. But thank you for coming up.
I got you. Thank you, my love. And I will be seeing you sooner. And yeah, we're gonna do our thing. But yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Love you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Big hugs.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I need to post receipts because then nobody else posting them, but that's not how we get down. I'm gonna get to these receipts, and these receipts are just to show that the first ones is Kimmy made a point in saying that we talked about the pictures. Okay, I'll clear that up. I'm gonna show those receipts, and then how Kimmy wanted me to take down my live streams after all of this, and I feel like, damn, you know what I mean? Under the guise of for what? Saying that we're gonna have some kind of treats or some shit like that. I'm not asking for any friendships. I'm not asking to rekindle anything. So let's just go through those receipts, and then if you guys have any questions, yeah, you are. So Now, Benz, I didn't understand why Benz was so mad at me. Benz was asking me about a conversation that Kimmy and I had. I was like, Benz, you know I don't talk about stuff like that. Let me see. I read you guys this one. Let's just go through them real quick. That is sad. All right. I think I showed them to you already, but let's just go through them fast because it's late, okay? And I read this already, but I'm gonna read it to you again. I need to mention you, Benz is not a good person. This is from Kimmy. I'm gonna show you guys the receipt. This is from Kimmy, okay? I'm in the blue. I need to mention you, Benz is not a good person. She was dragging you. I said dragging me went okay. I'm gonna try to keep your name out of this mess. I asked Intrinsic not to say anything about you. All right. And then let me show you guys that receipt so we can move on. So can you guys see the receipt or no? So there's nothing to be made up. Well, I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Let me go through them. Then the next receipt is like this. Intrinsic said this morning on my live that she was going to drag the fuck out of me. I don't know what any of that's about. Let me skip through. The most important one. Okay, so the ones regarding Benz is what I'm interested in. And I already read it. Let me give it to you. Y'all know, next time, one of y'all help me when it comes to receipts, because I don't do this shit at all. Okay, so do not put your Cash App in the chat. MU, you are more mad at Benz. Just post them on your wall. Okay, I'll post them on my wall. But you tapping hard, MU. You need to screenshot and post on your big screen. Oh, okay. That's what I'll do. But what I don't understand is why. Okay, let me just read you guys the ones from yesterday. And if you guys want me to post them on my wall, I will. Let me I don't know how to do that. You guys can help me with the receipts. You asked me to do a lot. Let me read these ones from yesterday. Okay, because that seems to be when a big powwow happened. She goes, I'm not lying. And she messages me out the blue. She's like, Benz is not being honest. I said, I'm watching it all, believe me. And why are we beefing? So I'm just talking to her to try to figure out what's going on. I'm like, I was told that you guys were passing around my news and laughing about it. You already know what I give, and I was gonna go live, blah blah. Kimmy saying that she didn't give shit. She's saying that Benzone is a liar. She said that I know that she's not lying, and she's being really nice to me. She's saying that Benz is a liar. She goes, Benz is a liar. I said consistently that it was wrong and I felt sorry for you. You could have just dragged, blah, blah, blah. So there's nowhere in here where we ever had a conversation about those nude pictures. None. And then it comes to, can I get rid of my live streams? And then she asked me, why didn't I delete my live streams? Yeah, I know you try to do receipts. And I'm looking at all these messages about Benzone, and never once did it come up about those pictures that was supposedly leaked. Actually, Kimmy does bring up the pictures. I'm wrong. Kimmy does bring up the pictures. It's blurry. It's blurry. It's okay. I'll put it. I'll whatever. I'll post it or something. I won't post it. But if you guys want it, just ask me for it. So she does bring up the receipts. But she describes them as booby pictures. So what she said was, when I finally, she goes, she likes a good set of boobies, blah, blah, blah. So apparently that's the picture that Benzone had described, because why would Kimmy have mentioned a good set of tit pics? Whatever. Yeah, so that's pretty much what it is. Post it because nobody gave us receipts yet. I did give y'all some. Why did she want you to delete your live streams, MU? I don't know. Why? Y'all know I can't do receipts. I fumble every time I try to. Fun fact. Paulette told her friend to let them talk and don't respond or answer. Interesting. That woman is a pathological liar. You don't believe that Ben's is being totally honest either? I don't know. I just know what was said. But, yeah, it's that's just what it is. So, do y'all have any other questions for me? I was gonna ask you the same. Can you put it on the community wall? Y'all want me to put which ones on a? I don't believe. Sure, I'll put it on a community wall right now. Here comes Joanna. Oh Lord, what's up?
Why do you always? Excuse me. Why do you always say that you're the queen of receipts, but you never post any receipts?
I always post receipts. I'm the only one that posts receipts.
I've never seen any. But and then you're reading them, and then
so what am I reading if I'm not reading receipts? What am I reading?
Okay, I'm sorry for cutting you off. But who was the text you was just reading from? Who was that on the other end of that text?
It was just me and Kimmy.
Okay, so I saw you say something today that your last text was Kimmy. It was in October. So what date was this?
That's not what I said. I said our phone call was October 4th. The rest was text messages.
Okay, so when was this text message?
I hope you can.
All right, Levon, it could be my bad. I just probably didn't see it. I could be wrong.
I always post receipts, and I don't understand why.
I could be wrong. My apologies. I said I could be wrong. My apologies. I'm not always right. My apologies.
Do you have a second
device?
At
all, bloated
if I send you the receipt, can you show it on a second device?
Yeah.
You can?
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, just talk to my audience, and I will get the receipts together. Just talk to my audience.
So what do you want? I mean, you want to send them to my IG or what?
Send them to your Instagram, and then you can post. You can share it like that.
On screen. Yeah, I think I can. Yeah.
You know how to do that?
No. I mean, I could put the second device up to the camera, but I really don't really care that much. But I was just saying.
Well, you're coming up here and questioning me
when you're reading them in you and you're trying to clear your name, but you're saying blah 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 blah.
I'm not trying to clear my name. I'm trying to tell you guys that it doesn't even take much to clear. The shit is a lie. But just entertain my audience, and I will post it on my community wall, and I'll share my own community wall. Just talk to them.
Okay, no, they're trying to fight me in this audience, in this chat.
Just talk to them so I don't have dead air.
Ain't nobody trying to prove nothing to me, bloated heifer, whoever the hell you are. But she the one came out here and said she's the queen of receipts. So if she gonna do it, just do it. So I really don't care that much. So for her to even be going through that, I just asked the question like everybody else was asking. So it is what it is. No, you go away.
Wait a minute. Why you guys, y'all don't block my chat. If somebody have an opinion.
Right, Ronnie Q.
Bring Aisha back. Well,
who blocked Aisha? Aisha don't bother people.
I don't know. The mods don't have to tell on each other. Just bring her back. They don't have to agree with me. Just leave them in the chat. All right, you guys. Let me post these. I don't think it's gonna matter.
You come up here, Buddha Bell, and help. No, bloated. I'm reading the room, and you are saying what you got to say. I don't have.
Okay, so these
missing
are the ones that you guys need to see.
Just so you
Let me
know, I
post
got
these
all
in my
32.
community wall right now, and then you guys can look at it and tell me what you think. All right?
I don't like you either, bloated. So we on the
Are
same
you
level.
fighting
How about
with my
that?
chat? You guys don't give a damn about receipts. I don't even know why y'all.
I
asking.
really don't, MU. I just was asking a question. Because you always say you creating receipts, but when you're reading them, you're saying blah blah blah. You're not reading them in its entirety.
Oh, so
But
it's
then
not
you
current
have these
process
people
perspective.
coming
I
up
see
here
what you're saying.
blasting you. Is the only thing I was saying. I don't, I really don't care that much either.
All right, I'm gonna post them right now. You guys can
But
go.
like they always say, if it's on YouTube, it's on YouTube.
All right, you guys, grab these receipts because I'm gonna delete the post.
Whatever. Bless one. I'll hit any link I want to hit. How about that? Hey, Mama Cynthia, how you doing?
All right, you guys, let me post it on my community wall, and then I'm gonna delete the post. And this is just to show you that there was never a conversation.
No, actually, I got an overbite, Regina. It's not an underbite; it's an overbite.
Wait,
But
why are
Braces
you
helped
fighting?
me. Braces helped me get that under control. So that's out. So come on with the next one. Let's go. If you don't care, then why hit the link? Just because she said hit the link, Linda. Why you here if you don't care? Right, Skull Gang? It is funny. Because I don't give a fuck about these people. Okay, Miss Toby. Wait, one last one, Miss Toby. Okay, Levine.
Oh, it's just not even gonna matter. Okay,
It really ain't.
I'm not gonna do this. It's not gonna matter. People are just scrutinize them and all that kind
Yeah,
of
they're
shit.
gonna do what they want to do. I just came up here and asked
Let me
one
tell you,
question.
let me say this. If
and I
I'm
got everybody
lying,
out of body.
if
How
I'm
about that?
lying, hold on. If I'm lying, they would dispute my lies. Okay, they would say they would be able to say that I'm lying only through these receipts. Okay. Woo, thank
Regina
you, Your Honor.
Mustache, I beg to differ, baby. No, MU, you know I don't care about all this mess. I came up here and asked one question. I got everybody out their body. You can post whatever you want to post. You don't have to send me anything because I'm not gonna post it. But it is. I just wanted you to understand that, like I said earlier, we was in Ben's on live. She did not degrade you at all. She dropped the people that was, the person that was talking mess. Well, the two people, him and Uppity, that was talking mess. She did drop them, and she had your back. So it is what it is.
I appreciate you.
Okay. All right. Bye, chat. I don't care, bloated, if people don't like me. You think I give a shit if you like me? Did you pay my light bill? Nope. All right, MU.
Bye. Oh, da. Fine. All right, y'all have any question? Any other question? MU, please show the receipts. It's not gonna matter to you guys. It's just not. You guys never have cared about receipts. Hold on. And I already know it's not gonna matter to you guys. What are you guys gonna care? Nothing. You just want me to? No, it's not gonna matter. Ran to another sector match. I think at the end of the day, I proved my point. I did. So, do y'all have any questions for me? I sound like Kimmy now. You can't troll me into showing something. My point, am you in the live for the replay? Okay. My point was this. You encouraged me at 5 days sober after my relapse. Thank you. And I'll be real. Thank you. Well, okay, I'll bring you up. Congratulations on your sobriety. I'm just trying to clear some shit up. Oh, you want to keep your camera on, or you want to turn it off?
You talking to me, MU?
Hey.
You can turn my camera off. I just want to say this.
Oh, you have to turn it off. I can't turn it off.
Okay, hold on a second. I don't care if it's on. I sent you those links telling you about the California law and the penal codes. You filed charges on these people. Don't give no receipts. Quit talking to Shelly, Kimmy, Biz. All these people are accessories to these pictures. And the more you talk to them, it's going to weaken your case because it's going to look like, because they could pull all this stuff in court that's going on YouTube, and it's going to make it look like you were still laughing and talking with them and friending them, and you're trying to file charges. Like they saying Tracy didn't do this. It's Tracy, Kimmy, it's Shelly, it's Benzie. Anybody had anything to do with it, name them in that, because the main, like you said, you pull that IP address, whoever IP addresses show up, they can do 6 months to a year in jail, $100 fines, and have to pay you punitive damages, mental anguish, all this. So don't believe all this. Don't show these people these receipts. Don't post it. Quit talking to them. Quit letting them be on your panel. Don't have anything to do with everybody. Associate all them that was behind the scenes talking about them pictures and doing all that. Shelly sitting there lying, and you can hear her texting Kimmy the whole time. I don't know this Kimmy person. I really don't know Tracy. I've said things to Tracy several times. I said stuff to Shelly. I even told JW, they all need to stop. They all are conspiracies and all this mess. And if you keep talking to them and you file a lawsuit, it's going to weaken your lawsuit. I'm telling you this from experience. And you can ask a lawyer. You can Google and ask a lawyer, and you can pay like $10, $10, and they will tell you if you keep in contact with these people, it's going to weaken your case. Do not give them no receipts. I don't care what they send you, you save it for the court, because these people are trying to damage you to where when you go to court, you look like, oh, we was laughing and talking like it was nothing. She was on there showing receipts. She was talking to us. She let us on her panel. Stop now. I'm just telling you so that you can win. You deserve to win. For what you went through, it was horrific. It was horrible to be drug trafficked and be put on drugs and did like you did. And they're exploiting you. They're using them. They said that you were paying people money to guard you. You don't need nobody to guard you. You got the good Lord, and you got people that really care. Because most of the time when people say stuff, I go ahead and say what I have to say. I invited Shelly, Tracy, and JW to run through this house in Florida. They won't run through another one, because I heard they supposed to be so bad and all this. Ain't no bad people left in this world, and you don't need to pay for nobody for no protection from whoever. All these people that you was paying, don't pay nobody. If you people don't want to be your friend without money, you don't need them. Because God bless you. When you lose one, God bless you with more. Like they say, when one door closed, another one open. Don't take no shit off these people. Don't take no wood nickels. You be out there on your walks, on your scene. You happy. I be by myself. I live in Florida. There's a ton of people here. I don't fool with these people because women are messy and men are messy. Gay men are messy. And people are messy in general. And when they jealous, they get even worse. You live in Viva la Loco. You live in your life. You have made it through your sobriety. These people are trying to push you back out there. Do not let them. Don't let the devil take your joy. You got this. Don't talk to any of them anymore. Don't show nobody no receipts. I'm telling you. And I can call a lawyer tomorrow and get them to let you know that this is how you're supposed to do it. When you filing charges on people, you can't continue to conversate with them, and you can't show everything you have and everything you know, because it damages your case. You understand what I'm saying? And never pay nobody for being your friend. I'm being your friend. I don't need any money.
Thank you.
Don't pay nobody, and you don't need no protection from these people. Anybody come to your crib.
Let me clear this up about this protection thing. I'm glad you said that. I ain't never pay anybody for protection. Y'all gotta stop. There's been times.
Yeah, they saying that on these other channels. You was paying this one and that one and that one.
I want to make this
so
clear.
It's just a lot of lies. It's a lot, but you know what? You like when you went to Miami. You was treating Tracy and you was being nice because you thought she was a friend. Now she just sit on all these panels and say she's not gonna pay you. You take her to court and you show what all she just said to these people, she gonna have to pay you and more. You know, you don't sit there and brag about something when a person was friends to you, treated you good when you didn't have a damn dime and to go anywhere, and then you go back and talk about it like a dog and treat her like a dog.
I gotta use.
You just don't do friends. Don't do friends like that.
I gotta use the bathroom. Can you handle it for a second?
Yeah, we can talk.
Okay, I'll be right back.
All right. I mean, do any of y'all agree with what I'm saying? She shouldn't show all this if she's gonna follow all these people. You cannot show your right hand what your left hand is gonna do, because they are gonna use this against her, and she will lose her case. She got a damn good case, especially when you got IP addresses and you got people. And Shelly was up there lying and talking to Kimmy. I can hear her typing. I can hear Kimmy talking. Kimmy was telling her what to say. Shelly already in trouble and gonna go to jail in Georgia, and that's the worst place in the world to go to jail for Jadon. She going down, and she gonna go down for this because she sit there and ran her mouth and say she knew who said this and who had the pictures and who did that. You accessory to the porno being showed. And then you go sit there and say you like to see a nice set of tits. Are you gay too? Maybe that's why your husband don't want you. And go run up in somebody's house behind a man. Girl, come on. Don't give these people nothing. I wouldn't give them shit, because they're gonna use it against her when she go to court. They all are. Just like when she went to court before, they talked about her. And JW is a messy bitch, and he always have been. I'm worse than Deanne when it comes to JW, because I call him J Piss Ass. He's a messy bitch, and you skin and grin, and you sit there and you know you don't like people. Then you turn around and talk about MU like a dog. You was talking about Noble one while. Then you on there last night trying to do a whole thing to after midnight. You being messy too, JW. And where's Mark? You ain't got nobody. You better try to pay that house note. That's what you better do. Because we done already put the receipts out there. Your goddamn taxes is $6,400, and you always talking about you need money, you need money. You messy too, because you was talking about MU too, with Tracy on there.
What are you talking about?
When JW got on there and was saying, Tracy, she didn't give you all this money, you didn't do this and that. And Tracy stood up there and said she wasn't gonna pay. She's not giving you shit because you said this and that. At the end of the day, that's just like Noble. Noble quit her ass, and she on there damn near begging Noble on the thing last night.
Okay,
Tracy,
yeah, I'm gonna leave off
Noble quit her ass because she was dry talking about him. And he never, and I listened at him. He said, I'm not gonna talk about Tracy like that. Now, Rob Brack talked about Tracy like a dog. And JW on there, oh yeah, MU said you smell like mustard. Rob Brack said she smelled like this, that, and the other.
I ain't really trying to get into all them. I know exactly what you mean, but girl, you were going in while I was
they just drama feel, honey. They mad because you doing good.
You know what? I am doing so.
You are doing wonderful, and you done got your 2-year degree. You're gonna be working, and you're gonna go back to school. You loving your kids, you loving your life, you loving yourself. Don't let these demons, don't let the devil take your joy. Stay as happy as you are now. Because see, they trying to put that pressure on you, hoping you go back out there. You're not going back out there. I'm not even worried about that. There's no turning around. You going straight forward. I
am so sober. Wait, y'all take a look at me. Hold on, y'all.
You look wonderful. Your pictures are beautiful. Yes. Yes, you look great.
I am so, let me tell you something.
How many days is it now?
Self-sufficient and stuff like that. But being in my right mind where I can sit and converse with you guys. Imagine me trying to do this a year ago. Okay.
Right.
Good to be able to talk to you guys. All right. It makes sense somewhat.
And one of these times I might bring my daughter. She's 4 years clean. She had done crack for 15 years.
Amen.
And
Amen.
she got her 4-year pen, and she wanted me to see her graduation because she still go to sobriety. She
That's
lives in
great.
Houston, and she's doing a good job. And I'm proud of you. That's why I can talk to you and understand where you coming from, because my daughter got out there and started messing with drugs at 18.
God, I'm so happy for you, and
Yeah.
just huge shout out to her.
Yeah,
The
she's
moms,
doing
I mean,
great.
the loved ones.
She's got a little bit of sickness, but I pray all the time, and she got prayer warriors, and she's doing great.
That's awesome.
She's like sober. She don't care. She don't drink nothing, anything like that. She don't smoke anything. Matter of fact, she quit smoking cigarettes, which was great. She go to church, go to sobriety, try to live a happy life and be around people that's happy. If you are in the drug scene, she turn and she go the other way. So, and you keep up the good work. Don't let these people get you in nothing, because if you're going to file charges on them, you can't fool with them. That's the bottom line. I wouldn't post nothing on my phone. I promise you. I wouldn't show them nothing, because all that is evidence. Think about it. Okay. I just wanted to say that. I'm proud of you.
To you.
Mhm.
Aquarius Queen says her mom has been drug free for 30 years, and congratulations to your daughter.
Yes. And you know what? This sobriety thing that you have, the lives, and when you start doing that sex trafficking, that is gonna be the bomb. Do both of them. This lady, they brought her to Houston, Texas, to Intercontinental Airport, 2 men, and she went to the restroom and they couldn't find her. That lady lived in the restroom for 10 days, and somebody found her. The people started calling and say they lost their mom, and they had pictures. They went and looked at the camera. They were holding the lady. They had brought her from another country to Houston to sell her. If you Google it, you'll see it. It happened at Houston International Airport.
Damn.
And I live in Florida. The sex trafficking is really bad. They're on these websites. They act like they want to date you. They'll stop you and start telling you how beautiful you are. They finding all kind of ways to get these people. So that's like what you went through. It's even worse than ever now.
I'm sure.
And that's something to talk about. People need the education on this. I don't know that much about it, but I want to know about it. When you start talking about it, I'm going to come on because I want to know about it. Because I tell my daughter that's been clean to watch out who she talked to, because it's bad in Houston now. So we have to be careful who we talk to, we go on a date, who we have in our circle.
I would love to that's such a hard, it's hard. I would love to
You have to wait till you have to pray about it. You have to wait till you're ready to start talking about it, because it's so hurtful.
It was okay, but I want to set up because there's so much. What I was gonna say, there's so much that goes along with it. Because if people really understood like sex trafficking stuff like that, nothing about my behavior or things I've done after would surprise anyone. As far as there's a lot of things that go with it, and I just think it's a conversation to be had.
Right?
It's a loaded conversation. I think that I would, yeah,
when you're ready. But the sobriety thing is a go-getter. Go for it. Keep running it. If you could get people to come up and talk about it. And my daughter's in group. She don't like to talk, but I told her you got to learn how to talk about it. That frees your mind. That free you.
You're right.
Yeah. So good luck to you. I'm not gonna hold you. Thank you for a good live. And some of these people just, they do the most, but that's how people are, what you say, the beef sector, whatever sector, chocolate, green, whatever sector, just do your thing. Make those pay who exploited you, because that's just like reliving the past. Make them pay for what they did, because it was wrong.
I appreciate that.
And you're a good person. You didn't deserve this.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good night, sweetie.
Congratulations to you again for your daughter.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye, sweetie.
Bye. Let me say this, you guys. Whatever happened these last, thank you, and thank y'all for coming up. Thank y'all for the super chats. Thank you, Moon Science, Summer Breeze. I see Catherine. Thank you guys for the super chats. Thank you guys for the cash apps. I really appreciate them. I just want you to know that I do. Now, I am listening to y'all advice. I think that it was really important to point some stuff out. A lot of people get intimidated from telling the truth. Hold on, you guys. I lost my chat. Sorry. Oh, there you guys go. Not to say that you didn't go through the worst sunshine. People could be so evil on these apps. Especially, I mean, you got these platforms. My biggest thing with people that were my friends, I can't even include Vila Nor in this one. My biggest things with people that were my friends is that they want to use my life as commentary. So, can we talk about it for a second? They want to use your life as commentary. They both knew, and I'm speaking specifically on two people. They both knew really what I went through and stuff like that. And it's just interesting. I mean, they just did. You know, and I think it's really foul to try to take some picture from wherever they got it from and post it on a community wall. That was one thing. But it started with me being stalked over on this fucking cruise. And I always knew that there was something out there. And at the end of the day, this person, and I'm not going to say this person's name because of the court case, but y'all know who I'm talking about, Queen Shard, found any reason to be upset. Posted all these and I didn't say anything. I went silent. So instead of people focusing on me being stalked, because we all know I got the pass. We all know, try to keep up. How easy was it to fight and try to bring up my past and make it seem like I did all those things to you? Because y'all know I'm not the most liked bitch on this application. Okay? But think about the reasons I'm not liked. I cut people off once I figure out how they are. That's not neither here nor there. But instead, just trying to pick a fight with me and then saying that because you don't like some things that was said, you're not going to pay me back. She had no intentions of paying me back. And really, she started in on me. I responded and there was a back and forth. And to try to silence me, she posted those pictures on her community wall. And now she's trying to lie about being hacked. So I don't understand the Kimmies. I don't understand all the other people that's trying to say, all right, that didn't happen just like that. That shit is wrong as hell. I don't give a fuck about your favorite content creator because they're fucked up. And I didn't even talk about Jay Wilson. You know why? Because that motherfucker, I just cannot stand these people that try to stand for that tell you guys they're truthful and they're fucking liars. They're liars. They all know that shit was wrong. And to cover it up for this person, they come up with these lies. And they don't care who they get thrown. They don't care who they throw under the bus. Now here comes Benz. Benz and I, Benz was there for me when I went through a very hard time with Don Cato. Benz has been a friend to me. Benz has been solid. And I ain't saying the bitch ain't got problems because I'm mad at her right now. But we got to move those feelings. Y'all know. I don't just let you go. Benz, and I tried to tell Benz that she doesn't know everything that's going on. She doesn't know these conversations. Kimmy, it's like you don't know who you're talking to. And as they're asking Ben's questions, I'm telling Ben's to shut up. You don't understand it. But Ben's is a good person and Ben's feels she don't got anything to hide. I'm watching all this shit play out, okay? I'm watching all this shit play out. At the end of the day, now, because I'm telling you guys the nature of the pictures, right? I you know, I had to press charges. I already looked up. I know those pictures were not hacked. Okay, we'll just leave it like that. Okay. The intimidation and shit that they tried to throw on me to silence me. So I didn't come out here talking about the cruise, but there was some fucked up shit on that cruise. How are you so invested in people's life? And we're talking about the same players involved. So pressed that they wanted someone to stalk me over on that cruise so they can come back and have commentary. They didn't get the commentary they wanted, so they started to make shit up. And then when I'm trying to talk about this other person, I'm like, hey, when you gonna pay me back? And we have a back and forth because this person starts in with me, and I'm like, wait a minute, it shit didn't happen like that. And I try to stick up for myself. Then they try to intimidate me. That's really the end of the day with these pictures. Ben's just happens to be, so now it's I leaked my own pictures because people are saying, hey, she must have did it herself. She leaked it. So then it would be, who did I leak it to? If Tracy, see how these lies add up. If Tracy's saying that she was hacked, or, okay, so there was a problem before she said she was hacked, blah, blah, blah. So they're saying that I put out my own pictures. So I had to give the pictures to somebody. If I gave them to Tracy, she could easily prove it by just showing it. So then they had to say it was Benzo. So because they already knew, Tracy and Kimmy both knew that Ben's had some type of picture. Okay. Normal picture. And because they knew that, they tried to tie it into this, and they all go along and agree with it. It's just manipulative. They're the manipulative ones. Ben's was getting set up to take the fall for these pictures. So apparently, so what was going to be next? Ben's hacked Tracy. They don't give a fuck about friendships or anybody else except for their damn selves. And they'll lie to protect each other's interests, and they will use their platforms to try to silence you. That's why they don't want you speaking out. They try to make it seem like it's for any other reason. It's not. It's because they want to hide the truth, and they want to act like they're more than what they are. And I've already said too much. You guys are probably not even following what I'm saying. And I just watch. The reason I stayed, Kimmy messaged me, I'll message her back. I wouldn't take her phone calls. Why? There's no digital trail. I wanted a trial. And I'm like, Kimmy, why are you lying on me? Kimmy, why this, why that? I'm not going to try to go against her popular platform, but I have all the receipts and she fucking knows it. Why she wanted me to take down my live streams from yesterday? Why does she want me to take down a live stream with Ness going off on her? I'm not going to silence Ness. I'm tired of people being used. I'm tired of people personal life being put on display so other people can profit off of their pain. That's why I started this platform. I'm sick of it. And I have nothing to gain. I don't have anything to gain but coming here to tell my truth. And these people, I tried to use my pain, the shit that I went through, to try to discredit me, to try to say I was lying. The only liars are the ones that come up with these stories and need everybody to back them the fuck up. That's all I got to say. Y'all got any final thoughts for me? Who's going to say that I'm lying? She can say whatever she wants. I can't stop her from saying whatever she wants to say. I'll drop one more link. No, the link is pinned. Y'all got any final thoughts? I'm going to get out here. Aisha, I never blocked. Oh, no. No, we brought you back. Y'all got any final thoughts? Put a 1 in the chat if I made sense. Let's do that. Now, the thing with Benzo, what are people mad about? What did she lie about? And why did they make it seem like she owed them anything? Benzo said what she said. We never had a relationship. No, it was nothing like that. I mean, the flirting back forth, stuff like that, blah, 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 blah. A picture, whatever. Not that picture. She would have to be no. Why would she? No. And if they want to say otherwise, they would be able to produce a receipt that she posted that picture. We good? Emu, you have a hater in your mod squad. All I've done was cheerlead for you. Yeah, Aisha, I'm going to get rid of that person tonight. All right, you guys. And why? It was the deflection for me. And I'm just misunderstood if texting you, she's the one. I don't trust any of them. But you keep people close to you so you know who they are. People can say what they want to say about me. I wanted receipts. And if those receipts meant that I had to be in contact with somebody, as long as it wasn't hurting me and it wasn't an actual phone call, I was willing to let that happen. Okay? So they can't dispute the fact they wanted me to take these live streams down. Can't dispute any fucking thing I said, because if they could do it with receipts. And I didn't understand why she was trying to paint that lie that somehow she told me on the phone. So that's, that she told me on the phone. And then when people ask, oh, okay, so she leaked her own news. Kimmy said, yeah, that's a big ass lie. That's a fucking lie. I didn't leak a damn thing. And why they lying on misunderstood? And I don't give a damn about people's commentary, talking crap about me. Well, I take that back. I just don't watch the shit. All right. So I made sense to you guys. All right. So I think we're clear I'm gonna leave. I text the number I had. Really, Latina? Okay, I'll send you a message. I'll send you a message. Okay, I'll try to find you. And I just didn't like what I seen happening with Biz, because I'm listening to this and they can really twist the narrative. And I appreciate the content creators that take the time out to look and be able to call some shit out. Like, hey, this isn't making sense. It's not making sense because it's not supposed to. But they're just banking on their popularity to get you to believe what they're saying. I'm just little old MU, a G, they called me. How can I stop? I'm just little old MU. And I appreciate you guys for hearing me out. And I'm not saying I'm perfect on this bitch, but I'm not going to come here with all these stories and try to paint some picture that's not true. I would rather have a conversation with somebody so I can break that shit down later. So I'll talk to anybody to be able to bring forth the truth. And I feel that if you have a platform, you can use it for good. And I just felt like today was necessary, because I'm not trying to have people get hurt in some lie because other people want to cover some shit up. And that's all this was about. They said they wanted to get to the truth, then they should appreciate my live stream. Okay? Because if they want to say that I'm lying, they'll have receipts. Again, there was no phone calls, there was only text messages, and they could easily prove that by putting out the text message. Okay. I love you guys. I'm out of here. I'm behind the scenes I'm behind in the stream where you are. Okay, Playmakers, Red Ball back. Any final thoughts for me? We're good. Feel free to like, comment, and share. This is already almost 3 hours, so I am going to end the stream. And yeah, I think today was a good day. All right. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Bye-bye. Thank you, Playmaker. I don't understand something. Thank you for your heart. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm just looking at your comments. Don't take your. Let me make sure I didn't miss y'all questions. Let me go to my comments real quick, and then I'm gonna get out of here. Oh shit, my phone. Okay, I think I got it. I think a lot was cleared up in my opinion. Oh, but then we're good. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. Bye-bye.